Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Let's Just Talk About It with your amazing host, Jessica Simone. Today we're just letting you choose the topic again. There's so much going on. I don't think we should be easing up or letting go of these epi files, right? I think we should be demanding to see these set files, and the longer they take, the more we're going to be questioning the legitimacy of the files when we do get them. They'll probably be so heavily redacted, we won't be able to read a thing, right? Because your man's probably on every page. And also too want to know, like, what is it mean for you to be a leftist? So what does being a leftist mean to you? We could talk about that. And the ongoing thing is voters remorse. There are more and more Trump supporters regretting their vote every single day. And they admit it online. They have these interviews. But I feel like a lot of them is so hard for them to admit it, you know, to us. Not they done had another what? I wonder how real this is. It may be real. Thank you guys for the follow. What's up, Jamal? I was trying to co-host with you, but
Oh my God!
thank you
Oh
for the
my God!
Oh, Jay coming in with the media show. Y'all is busting ass today. Come on here, good. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make entrances around this bitch. Okay, it's a royal entrance. Those are royal entrances. The what? Yeah, get your daily hurt me. The fuck? Okay, all right. Y'all just got me lit like it's me. W's Aiden and W's tomorrow. Okay, okay. So today I'm just letting you guys we're gonna allow the conversation to kind of flow tonight. Let's just talk about it. Sometimes they say you ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. But tonight, yes, we may get a little deep. It may be on the we don't know. You never know what you're gonna get. Just like with this administration. You never know what you're gonna get. They asked him about the epi files, and you know what he said? Obama rigged the 2017 election. The pivot was so hard, I almost got whiplash in my neck trying to keep up. You feel me? Leo season in the building. When your birthday, Monique? Tell her, drop your birthday. Hey, Jimmy Jam. Denise is here. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you guys, we are almost at 10K, and we can be opening up the panel here when we get to 10K likes. Hey, Jamal. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
That's
It's so
all.
good to see your beauty. God, you look good. You look real good. You
Oh,
look really
man.
good.
You know,
hmm
y'all inspire me. I was like, let me look up her. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm trying not to look like a senior citizen. I got a white hair in my beard. I'm over here struggling, girl.
I try to look good for the royal palace. You know what I mean? That's
Not all
all.
of us can be beautiful.
Yes, we can. Yes, we
Don't
are.
y'all give me gifts. Give the gifts to Jess, please. I just wanted to come up here so if people were looking and they couldn't find you, they could find you. So I'm gonna go on
Yes.
mute for a little while, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Can I get some W's for Jamal again, you guys?
And I just want to say one last thing. Real friends don't stalk your Instagram, your TikTok live and not get on the panel.
Where my sounds at? Where my sounds at? Hold on, hold on.
And
I just want to say I'm grateful to all my friends, you guys. All the ones that y'all treat me so well. The royal family, the kings and queens, the girls, okay? The real men that protect the women, especially black women, okay? Y'all make me feel good. I love you. James the Truth Hammer.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You've been up here before, right?
I think so. Probably like a couple weeks ago, maybe. I'm not sure.
I know. What were we talking about?
I was on the verge of convincing you, right, that Trump was the man. To go for.
You was on the verge. Really? Tell me how it went.
I think you were almost MAGA. I think you had a red hat on. You were almost there.
And then what happened? Why you didn't pull me on over?
You saw a TikTok video, like a short, and that convinced you to go back. Basically, that's what ended up happening.
And this all happened during the live?
Happened during the live, yeah.
So you were convincing me, and then I picked up my phone to look at videos, and I said, "Oh no, there's a short. I cannot be MAGA now." That's what happened.
Something like that, yeah.
Is that how he got y'all to vote for him? Do y'all live in this Delulu land like 24/7? Is this like a thing like, oh, I feel like playing pretend? I want to play house. I want to play politics. I want to play. Ooh, I convinced somebody to be MAGA. Like, ooh, I'm convincing. Is that what happens? Like,
He's the greatest president of my lifetime, right? That's the reality behind the situation. Is that we haven't had many good presidents, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what he did that was so great.
I like him being the face of the United States. I think he's a great leader.
I know. No, tell me what he did. There are qualities and things that people have done to tell you how great they are. What are they?
His voice in command, right? Like he demands attention. Like his presence alone, everybody stops playing around. Under Biden in the White House, people were showing up late to work.
All this whole administration doing is playing around. What are you talking about?
People were showing up late to work, and when Biden was in office, now all of a sudden Trump.
Tell me who showed up late to work when
everybody was showing up late, like everybody that works there, right?
Who did? How do you know you work there?
Are you trolling? No, that's what I read online. That's what I read.
You can read.
I can read. I guarantee you.
Mm-hmm. So if I pull up something up on the screen, you're gonna be able to read.
I can read it. I can read it backwards. Anything you want.
Okay, hold on really quick, Jack. Everybody drop your Dayton said it emojis in the chat. Do y'all know who Dayton is? Dayton, thank you for the drop. They said this is for Lou, and let the bottle send you $100 if you want to come back. Damn, we didn't even get to Lou yet. Baby, drop some motherfucking coconuts if you are not a subscriber. Drop some Dayton said it if you are a subscriber. He said before you even get to talking. Before you speak, tell him Dave said, this is for you, Lou. A week through. He said, since you the baller, go ahead and pay the $100 to come back up. That's what he said. All right. Real quick, Saji, welcome in. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
You're dismissed. I think he's just trolling. You just trolling, right, Jack?
Listen, this man said he had you on the verge of becoming MAGA. I'm sure this is the type of man that said that he had a girl on the verge of getting one, but would never even know if he experienced it.
I literally have a wife. She's right next to me. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Okay, tell her to say something.
Tell me what?
Tell her to say something. Say, hey.
She's doing something else.
You said she's right next to you.
She's next. I don't think she's paying attention to me.
Well, say something. Say, hey, babe, say something.
She's doing something else.
You ain't got no girlfriend, man.
I have a wife.
No, you don't got no wife. She went from laying right next to you to doing something. She ain't paying attention.
She doesn't want to talk to you. That's right.
Was she Helen Keller?
She's what?
Nothing. Oh my goodness! What up, KGR? How you doing?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Because I think something important. That's an important question I need to ask James.
Wait, who's talking?
James, the other James. So James, do you have a bidet?
What is that? What do you mean a bidet?
It was something that another MAGA Republican said they had at their house.
What are you talking about?
They said they had a bidet. I just want to know if you had a bidet.
We didn't know bidet was a MAGA thing.
It is. It was like a MAGA invention.
Yeah. So then they didn't let you in on that part of the MAGA cult. You must be on the outside, the outer perimeter of the cult.
They didn't give you a bidet.
If you don't get a bidet, that means you ain't really MAGA.
Right.
Like, they don't even care about you like that.
I mean, they got a double pressure bidet with boiling water in it. That's all I had, Jen.
So you don't got a bidet, James the Hammer.
Who's your daddy? It's Trump, right? He's in office. He's your president.
He's not your president because he didn't give you a Ben-Day.
Matter of fact, let me hit it with my girl. Oh my goodness. So you left, that's all you had. I think he felt dumb because he like, damn, I don't know what a Ben-Day is. He had to go look it up. I'm fucking hollering. Oh my goodness.
He's gonna write a letter to find out why he didn't get a Ben-Day.
You know what? He probably absolutely right. He was gonna call his MAGA friend. Did you get a Ben-Day? Do you know the ones that were close? They got a Ben-Day. Oh, you sure right. My bad. Hold on. Let's hit this. Let's send him off properly.
She's a runner. She's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
It's okay. You could have just answered the question. All he had was, "This Trump's your daddy. He's your president." Thank you for the hard hands. I appreciate you. Come on, y'all. Y'all coming in showing some love. Oh my God. What was I about to say? Oh yeah. Anyways, so you guys can pick the topic tonight. I know we have some of our Trumpers in here who have voters remorse and has been really wanting to talk about the voters remorse that they've been experiencing lately. So definitely feel free to come up and talk about it, you guys. You know, this is a place where you can land your feelings. I wouldn't call it all the way safe. It depends. It depends on what type of plane you're trying to land. I don't know if this is safe landed. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Also too, what type of leftist are you? What does it mean to be left? What is a leftist? I know they probably have their ideas as well. And are you guys gonna let these epiphiles go? Like, do you draw the line at little children? It's okay for you? What does it say about you as a father? We should be checking out your browser history, right? We should be having therapy sessions with your daughters, your nieces. Any of you has been alone with these men, any of these MAGA supporters. But even when we were on Skeptic Live earlier and we were talking about the history of white tea women and how they have treated their own daughters, sold them off, left them with such and such, dress them up for whoever, even their husbands sometimes. If they don't care about their own children, what makes you think they're going to care about you or your children or anything that's going on? That's why they can support MAGA. That's why Caroline can get up there and heavily spewed out whatever she needs to do to protect him. Yeah, they'll sacrifice them so quick for status, money, any of that stuff. A lot of them are jealous of their daughters. Like, let me grade this one video so we can even get a kind of an idea of what their agenda is. Let me see. Let me go back. I think I reposted it last night. Yeah, here it is. Let me go to the actual post. Let me see if I can. There we go.
Conservative. I'm here to publicly say the accusations are true.
So what you have is a ballroom in Texas full of not only young women, but young girls in high school being told that their biological clock is ticking. Finding a husband should be their top priority.
Sorry.
I know, it's funny, right?
To laugh, but come on.
Hold on, I'm going to replay it from the beginning.
The Guardian recently accused me of running a psyop to turn American women thin, fertile, and conservative. I'm here to publicly say the accusations are true.
So what you have is a
Y'all, this is why
ballroom in
men should not be running, especially heterosexual, allegedly heterosexual cis white males. Don't this sound like it's really kind of Eddish like, right? We need legislation, and we need people and influencers to keep them thin because we like our women thin, conservative, and pregnant and fertile, ready to go. They didn't say put her in a family, make sure she's married, just fertile. Because when I grape you or when I use you for whatever, I at least want you to look good. At least be thin. It's like she's cattle. Yeah. And they're checking it out like, oh, that's some good cattle right there. There's some cattle I can get with. That shit is disgusting. And she's like, I'm here to tell you that is true. They're not even hiding it anymore. Then infertile, okay? Oh, excuse me. Um, they don't even go together. Hey, Parkers. Hey, Josiah. How y'all doing? Big Hershey in the building. Samantha, thank y'all all for being here. Oh yeah, did you want to add anything, baby? I know you had can't answer too. Or did you want to answer one of the props? Did you want to talk about one of them? Who did that? Michael, how you doing? I was thinking about you earlier today. How you feeling? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I recently found out what type of leftist I am, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm. Did I send you the thing?
And the quiz.
Oh no. Never mind. Because we gotta wait till you out that thing.
What happened?
No. I got you. We'll talk about it afterwards. Go ahead.
Okay. I found out that I am a progressive leftist,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird. I guess a progressive socialist leftist, which yeah. I was like, okay, I can get with that. But
Mhm.
now I got questions. Like, what the hell does that mean?
Mm-hmm. If you Google, I'm sorry, y'all. Skittle do it all the time. There are different types of leftists. Social, communism, Marxism, syndicalism, which is a form of socialism that emphasizes the role of labor unions in revolutionary change, which I didn't know. Leftist, libertarianism, social movement, progressive. I think there's so many different types to explore. I'm so sorry. Don't judge me, Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve. In my defense, I've been having this at least like almost a month. And I'm on my third bottle of water for today. What up, Viper? I'm a libertarian. So yeah, tell me, how about this? You guys, if you feel like coming up, thank you, Empower. How you doing? Emperor. I don't know why I say Empower. Emperor, how you doing? She be cooking on Casa Live too. Hunter be having me cracking up. Casa be having me cracking up too. But tell me, what makes you a progressive leftist? Tell me what type of leftist you are and how you got there.
Me?
Mm-hmm. I know you're a
Oh,
progressive. I hate the purple Skittles. You can have every last purple Skittle I got. Oh my bad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't do sour though. That makes my jaw hurt.
Well, I usually had these for my pickles. I put them in my pickle. I had a big ass jar of pickle, but now I'm just hungry.
what's it like to say we back outside this summer?
Mm-hmm. I missed this summer and I was supposed to get my body right for this summer, but next summer I'm on your ass. And y'all better hope it don't get good by winter because it's gonna be a cold winter. I'm gonna be wearing bikinis and mink coats. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So I actually read it wrong. It says that I'm a leftist socialist.
Mm-hmm. And what makes you a leftist socialist?
It's my ties to wanting to champion voices of marginalized communities, challenge dominant norms, And my branding concepts often reflect resistance, liberation, and spiritual agency, along with my fascination of figures like Oya the Orisha.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
If you guys, again, if you have another device, can y'all put it in the YouTube same name? Just sit it in there. You can put it on mute while you're over here, if you don't mind, so we can get those hours. Because allegedly September 1st, they're going dark as they transition. That's where you'll be able to find me. We find me in 3 places: YouTube, the link, and We Are What's Left. Let me put my
Oh, and the
phone.
fact that I believe in redistribution of power, not just wealth.
Mm. Thank you for the crown. Saji, what type of leftist are you? And how'd you get there? We aren't going dark. What's gonna happen? What's happening September 1st?
What is
KGR.
happening?
Because I get so many mixed things about it. Saji, what type of leftist are you? Or what's
I'm on
left to
it.
you?
Oh, were you
Just
asking? I
please.
was just gonna say not a damn thing. It's the same
Sorry, I
shit like
was.
the last time. It's just gonna blank out for 15 minutes and then it'll come right back and then it'll just be more right wing than it was before.
Mm.
That's it.
So when do they pass it off to Oracle or the M? When are they gonna change it to the M app?
Who knows? I'm not buying it because I feel like they're all going to sit there and come back with something else just like the last time.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna do shit. Trump is already pissing his pants because he's worried about China pulling what they're doing now. Like China don't care.
That's
They're
what I love
literally,
about them. Call the bluff.
I literally love it. Like whenever I go on their app, it is so peaceful, but also hilarious because like they literally could give an F. When I tell you that they literally will tell people, no, we did our capitalists. We have all these streetlights. They're like, you Americans have streetlights. Why aren't they hanging from them? Like they literally point blank say that stuff. And then they ask like random questions like, we used to think y'all were just fat and lazy. Like we found out that y'all can't afford vegetables. Like
they going on us.
Literally, they were like, do we need to start a GoFundMe or like for 37 cents a day you too can support an American to eat and I mean, I'm not gonna hate on that because I'm like, yeah, please do. Please do. They were asking like, because I was in a live on their app with a couple of like Chinese people and they were like hilarious, but they were like asking, they're like, so what do you mean that you guys like the dentist isn't like free? I was like, no. It costs a butt ton and you got to pay extra insurance plus you have a bunch of payments that go on. And they're like, hold on, what?
I mean, technically it is, but you just gotta sign 3 of your constitutional rights away in a couple years of your life.
That's all.
But but they're hilarious. Like I love the way that they like just put stuff into perspective. And I do enjoy like their educational stuff because I have a kid. So I sit there and I look at how they do their education. Dumb fucker. I swear to God, I'm gonna get him towed. I'm sorry. But they do that and they talk about like their education system, what they work on with their kids early. And you know, it's very, very impactful. Like the kids play more, they learn real functional skills like how to cook, how to like cut hair, how to sew. They start that in like pre-K.
And they want us to be handicapped over here. Like they want to handicap us by not teaching us anything. So we can depend on them for every single thing. And then we're gonna buy every single thing. Capitalism disintegrates the soul.
It does, and like they do have capitalism over there because they're not, you know, people like to call them communists. They're not. They're socialist with capitalism, like because they still do capitalism, but they don't play about taxes to the rich.
Yeah.
Like they literally put a chick in prison for the next 40 years because she underpaid her taxes on purpose.
Hold
And they
on.
took all
And they took her what?
they took her business, gave it to somebody else, took the profits, took her house, took everything, and put her ass in prison for 40 years. Because you pay your taxes there. And if you think
Donald Trump would have got away with that shit over there. That's why they don't mind calling his bluff. Sam said, I teach my sons. That's so much. We are homeschooling this year. That's what I keep thinking. Like, y'all think y'all gonna hurt us? Trying to dismantle the Department of Education. I know you're trying to kill unalive two birds with one stone. That way you could make more commands to your own people, and then try to keep Black women from becoming doctors and lawyers and whatnot, and all types of things. Amazing journalists, paramedics, everything. Anyways, soldiers, everything that you try to deter us from, we're just going to teach each other. We've already learned it. I mean, if we learned how to read without you in the room teaching us how to read, I'm pretty sure we can figure it out. We're going to just, and y'all won't know what we know, and you won't know how to judge us. Now, right now, you have a spectrum like, oh, this is what we teach them in public school. This is the grades we test, so we can kind of get an idea how many quote unquote prisons you need to make. But then when we're teaching each other and we're giving them the stuff that you don't even want to give, and we're probably going to do more problem solving from the house, more critical thinking from the house, more situational assessments, So everything that y'all trying to do to hinder us only makes us better.
My sister homeschools her kids right now. Her daughter's going back to public school this upcoming year because her daughter wanted to go back to school. But when she was homeschooling her, she's like, yeah, we use, they go into international, like the IB program, and set up the schedule through that. And then they do take, like she had to take standardized tests just to see where she was in order to get into the program so they knew what grade to actually put her in. And it's like the same thing with my kid. He's in an IB program through our public school. And so they do like a bunch of testing before the kids go into the classroom. And then they sit there and go, okay, these kids are at this level. Therefore, even though they're technically like he's going into second grade, technically he's doing fourth grade work. So he's already finished, second and third grade already. But he's, because of age, you need kids around your own age to mature properly and everything else. You don't do that.
Okay, go ahead. I'll drop you. Sorry, I'm dropping James. Go ahead.
Plus, it's easy. Like during C19, like what I started seeing with a lot of parents in my like friend group, they privately hired a teacher to teach their kids pod. So it's part of their like C pod. For everyone to be safe. So they hired a teacher. They pooled their money. They hired a teacher. She kept them on grade level, taught them like other languages and everything. Like she was a qualified teacher. She was literally a teacher.
Now this is a black lady or a white tea lady?
Black. All my friends are black. That's a lie. I have 1.5 white friends. 1.5.
It's the half for me.
Well,
No, I get it. I get it though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I have 1.5 white friends. So all of my friends are black, and they were like it's black, like upper class neighborhood. So that's what they did. They just put their kids in pod and hired a teacher. And they were like, it was actually
smart.
Cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, boy, they ain't trying to do what they can do what they want to do. One thing we gonna do is we're gonna do whatever the fuck it is that we want to do. We're gonna learn, we're gonna thrive, and we're gonna teach each other. And this time you won't get to be in our business. Hector, thank you for the hand arts. How you doing, Hector? You got that chair? You want to come up here and show us that chair?
Chair. It's just a chair.
Even if there's no one else. I don't know the song. Something about being there.
A room is still a room. Even
what do you think of the age restrictions though at school? Like with age, like right now I have a 3-year-old, but he's bilingual. Like he speaks Spanish and English. He can speak like in full sentences, knows I'm sure over 100, 150 words. Like I've been teaching him how to like write letters, and like he can recognize certain words. Like I feel like the age thing has always bothered me. And then there are some kids that might be older, but they're not ready. I don't know. In Mexico, they used to not be age like limits.
So you can go to school at 1?
No, but like you could go to school at like 3 and then skip grades. Like I was 3 and they wanted to put me in 2nd grade.
See, now because you're not mature enough to handle it, and it does kind of F up kids when they're put into a situation with so many older kids often. I only know this because like literally like dealing with like the school system and stuff, seeing how kids develop and their emotional maturity and their capability of handling things, advocate for themselves when they're younger. That's why like we put our kid, we knew he was smart. Like the little shit said, I love him so much. I fucking love this kid. He's so smart and it's annoying. He was like 18 months old and he was explaining to me why he should have this toy. And his argument was actually effing logical. Like it was actually really good logic, like really good argument. And then he was like, I mean, it's not a catastrophe if I get this. And I was like, who taught you the word catastrophe? Like that. Like,
don't you love when they come out with those type of words? Like, where'd you learn that one at? Catastrophe? Who taught you that?
Yeah. So like when we put him into it, like, cause he went to daycare, cause I work. So his daycare was an educational focused daycare. So they were preschool. So depending on where your kid was like developmentally and intellectually, they would, pick out words and workbooks and stuff like that. So he was like reading and writing before he got to kindergarten. So it was like, okay.
Chris, thank you for the $10 donut tonight. I appreciate you. Drop some coconuts for Chris in the chat. Thank you, love. He said, this is for we or what's left. Okay, I appreciate you. I'll put it on there instead of tonight's nightly goal. Let me see where we at. We have 172, you guys. Coconut. Riham, welcome to the chat. How are you?
Died for a little bit
before
I went to bed. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I just said I'd hop up over here and spend some time with you guys before I headed to bed. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Here. Present.
How are you feeling tonight?
Good. I am good. I was actually just like listening in James's live too, but I was like rolling grape leaves and it takes forever. So I was just kind of listening and lurking. And if I learned a lot, I didn't know what a FBA was. FAB? FBA?
FBA.
And then I was FBA. And then I was like, oh, what is that? And I was like Googling it and stuff. And I was like, oh, wow, that's very segregatory. I don't know. Like, it's wild. Be like, oh, I'm from this lineage, so I'm better than you. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, they some lunatics though. They losing their damn mind. They almost make me more angry than MAGA and Blagga.
100%. 100%.
I keep saying this, but the craziest part about FBA, especially what we heard today in James's panel, is that guy said that the boats didn't exist, that they didn't come from Africa. But if you read HR 40, which is the study, right, where they're trying to figure out like who would qualify for reparations, how much, etc., it literally says that the people that would apply would be the people that were brought from Africa through the transatlantic slave trade.
Hold on.
These people are.
See, that's why I wasn't in that live, because I might have clean, cold cussed somebody out and gotten bananaed. What do you mean? Oh, this boats didn't exist. They literally recreated one. The Clotilda down in Mississippi or Alabama. My friend's family was on the Clotilda. Like they know that these boats happened and they have all the documentation and they found the wreck. Like what are they? See,
I get you, but this is the argument they make. And it's like, listen, if they just wanted to believe that, and I could try to like understand why they wouldn't want to like be like, okay, we don't want to claim like something. But dude, if your entire mission, if the entire purpose of creating this group is to receive reparations, imagine they say tomorrow, you know what, we're gonna offer reparations. Now come in, and you get Kwame, you get fuck, what was his name? Fuck your feelings or something like that. You get all these people, they come in and then they say, hey, are you here for reparations? And they're like, yeah, I'm FBA, I'm here for reparations, but I'm not from Africa and the boats didn't exist. They're gonna get kicked out. Like, you guys are literally I don't get it. You guys are literally excluding yourself from the reparations by
That's
I
how
don't
dumb
get
they
it.
are. That is how they're gonna talk themselves right out of the money, just like they talk themselves right out of the pool thing.
You know, similar experience, I guess, but not truly. I took my nephew to the park, and when I say mine and I talk about my 3-year-old, he's the one I talk about because I helped raise him. But we went to the park yesterday, and there was a Middle Eastern lady that came, and she just sat next to us, and she started talking to us. And so she, I'm sorry, sad. She did that wrong. I'm sorry.
Your phone
So
kind of
she
going
started.
out. Raham.
Hang on a sec. Let me. Not working right.
Oh yeah, you got all the stickers. You and Saji.
So she came and she was like, oh, blah, 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 where are you guys from? I'm like, oh, I'm Palestinian. And she got real quiet. And I'm like, oh, where are you from? Right. And she was like, I'm Jordanian. I mean, we originate from Palestine, but we don't claim it no more. And I don't think that people should claim Palestine because you lived in Jordan for so and such time. And I was like, they're trying to erase us and you're just allowing that to happen. Like, you're denouncing your lineage, your heritage,
You should just
and saying that you're just Jordanian. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You're going into it. And then when I heard him speak, I'm like, oh my God, that's the same kind of mindset where you're like, oh, we didn't come from Africa. Like, why would you want to erase your lineage? You know what I mean? Like, maybe you've been here for hundreds of years.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to request you up. I was trying to add you, Sam, and say thank you. Take your time. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Hold on, really quick. Harold, thank you for the $20 donut set because you're the best host on TikTok. Harold, you always show me some love. I appreciate you just cause. Can I get some massive coconuts for Harold in the chat? Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Urham. I'm sorry.
Oh no, but that's it. That was just like a coincidental correlation, like that it happened yesterday, and then I heard this man get up here today and say kind of the same thing,
which is crazy. Which is crazy.
You know what this is, Jess?
No pressure. It was an accident. I was trying to add you and tell you to take your time. I saw your comment about subscribing, and I was like, gonna say take your time, but I accidentally pushed the request button instead of the add button. Would you say, Saji?
My bad. I was saying, do you know who this lady is?
But I remember y'all pulling her up the other day. Who is that?
This is a lady at the New York Black reparations meeting. So while Kwame spends all his day telling people they're not Black enough, he let this troll of a woman sit on the fucking reparations meeting. I can't.
You got to think what type of delulu they have to be in to be like, I'm going to leave you and the Black woman leading y'all. I'm going to leave the plantation with the Black woman leading to go follow the white tea racist supremacist. You leaving me on the plantation and say I'm brainwashed so you could follow your white tea. You already lost me, bro. There's what's not clicking, Steven. Just because
know
you
the city
took the man out the
waddled.
plantation don't mean that you took the plantation out of him. Wherever y'all go together, you're gonna be a ninja. Okay? Yet we over here owning this bitch. We with Kamala. We out here line dancing. Where them fans at? What are you talking about? It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. Oh, but anyways, the logic is not in the room. So when they do stuff like, "Hey, I'm FBA," and they're creating plans that can directly or and indirectly screw them other money that they plan on they trying to get and keep from everybody else and try to keep from other people from getting, so they can still have some people to punch down on. Because God forbid everybody could be able to get in. We got an equal footing. No, you want to get in and leave some people out so you can still have some people to look down on and say, I'm better than you. That's what it is. And then you're going to talk yourself out of it and everybody else going to have it. And they're not even going to punch down on you, but you're going to feel like you're getting punched down because that's what you would do if you was in that position. But your logic ain't there. Your logic ain't there. So when you say you come up here and you argue with us every day, and then you go to your meetings and you got this white tea lady down there telling you everything that you need or what to do, why you say, yes, master. Yes, ma'am, master. I'll do it right for you. But you come in our lives, you want to argue with us. You want to be condescending. You want to be disrespectful. But when as soon as they come around, it's yes, sir, and yes, ma'am.
You know, she waddled herself into that seat too. Like
waddled.
Because the little,
You know
the
she did.
little handles don't let you just slide right in.
Did you see that man that waddled himself to the front of that for the picture in front of Alligator Alcatraz?
No.
Like, I was pissed, and then I saw him walking away. That man literally was like his where his waist should have been was like the it was like an axis. It was just
on every adult. And I get that because a lot of us, especially if you're from the South, you were raised to say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. But going in people's lives and going in your own people's lives and disrespecting black and brown people and saying bitch this, being condescending and yelling. But as soon as you get in front of YT people, then it's back to yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It's a difference between it being universal and being when you only do it when in front of YT folk. Because I was one of the good ones. You know what? I feel like my mom, my aunties that are older was raised like that, but my mom said that you don't have to say yes. She said you can say yes or no. You don't have to say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, or yes, sir, or no, sir. Yeah. Not stressed. Welcome into the chat. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Long time no see. Well, it's been a long time since you've been on the panel. I figure.
True.
But you say that you feel like the files are just a distraction. What did you say that was? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Oh yeah. The files. I think now they are used for blackmail purposes.
And if they put them all out, you can't blackmail the people.
Yeah, kind of. I think now that they're have been exposed to the Trump party or whatever.
Do you think that Trump is in them?
I don't know. I don't necessarily think he's in them. I think there's people that he can use to blackmail to get laws or policies passed that he wants to get passed. And I think that's exactly how he got his recent bill passed. I think that, because we were struggling to get that, as he calls it, the big, beautiful bill passed. I think that when the Epstein's file things poke their head up, that people suddenly pass that bill. I think that it's I think it's a blackmail tactic. So I think there are people on there that right now they're not releasing it because they can use it against those people to pass policies and procedures that would not necessarily pass. And he's using it to get those to pass. That's just a thought or theory.
But you don't think he's on the list?
No, I don't think he's on the list. I think if he was on the list, that it would have been put out 4 years ago.
Really? Even though he's got all these pictures with Epstein, talked about being.
Oh yeah, he has the pictures with him.
At his parties.
Yeah, because they were neighbors and things like that. And when
they weren't neighbors.
Yeah, but I mean they were in the same circle and things like that. And when it was brought to his attention, because one of the stories, and I don't know, I wasn't there. You weren't there, we weren't there, but it was said that
No, but we have his victims. We have heard the victims, and one being a 13-year-old girl who was essayed by Trump. She said he he essayed her, and then a bunch of maggots harassed her and basically threatened her life multiple times. So yeah, he's on the list.
I also heard that when Epstein was at his Mar-a-Lago place and it was told to Trump that he approached an underage girl from a member of his club or whatever, that he banned Epstein. I mean, I've heard this too. I wasn't there.
Not true. That's not close to true.
Jan.
Epstein was
Okay, so-
honey, I love that you are delusional.
Were you there? I wasn't there. at either of these
Why?
cases.
Can I ask you something? Do you know how many lawsuits were settled out of court with NDAs attached to them from the Trump, from Mar-a-Lago by itself? Do you have any idea? Involving
No.
over 30 children
I have no idea. No.
over like 8 years? Yeah, it's interesting. Like I'm going to ask you something. Do you actually care? Like, let's just be for real. Do you actually care if he's on the list or not?
On Epstein's list? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, you do? So you don't care that he essayed his first wife and that he essayed his second wife, that he essayed E. Jean Carroll, that he has groped his daughter really creepily, that he was hanging out with a known P3DO, and he knew it because he was still hanging out with him after he'd been charged and convicted the first time. So I'm asking you, do you really care, or is it that you just thought you would see a bunch of Democrats?
Wait, on the Epstein list? Do I? No, I would care if I saw Republicans. It doesn't matter if they're Democrats or Republicans.
Then why are you pretending that Donald Trump is not on the list?
I just haven't seen the list. I'm not.
But it's okay for you to make a judgment and think that other Republicans are on the list without seeing the list. So why not him?
No, not a judgment. And like I said, I'm one of the Republicans calling for the list. I want to see the list. I want to see.
You said you made a statement saying that you feel like he's using it as blackmail against some of the
I do.
Republicans, because that would mean that you
No, I
insinuate
think
that some of the
I think he's
Republicans are.
using it for the Democrats. I think he's trying to blackmail the Democrats.
How can he blackmail the Democrats if none of them voted for the bill?
But no, I think he's trying to. That's the thing. I'm thinking
If they
he's
were
using it-
Democrats if it was just Democrats on this list, he would have been and released it so that he could tear them down. That's his whole goal.
No. I think he's.
Yeah, hold on,
trying
really quick. Just think about it, really quick. Just think about
I
it.
think he's trying to.
Hold on, really quick.
blackmail the Democrats. Because
Uncle
if he
Steve.
released it, then they'd
Hold
be
on,
out.
Uncle Steve. Thank you for the $10 that says she ain't never heard butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading rainbow. Oh my goodness. Drop some coconut swallow Steve in the chat.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just thinking. Even if his name's on the list, which it could very well could be, because I don't doubt it. His name may be on the list, but since he has control of it,
thank you, James.
I think that why he has control of the list, he may be using it to blackmail or get things passed that he might not have passed without it.
So you're cool with extortion?
No, I'm not.
Because you do. That's what that is, ma'am. That's called extortion.
I know what it is.
Usually you
I'm
get
saying,
a RICO stat.
I know what it is. I'm saying that's what I think. I'm not cool with it. I don't agree with it. I'm saying I think that might be the reason the list is not being exposed. Because I think people are trying to use it for their benefit. I'm not okay with it. I think it's wrong.
So you
I
probably
think-
starting to regret your vote now because they're doing criminal things. You suspect that there could be some criminal activity going on, correct?
I do think there are criminal activities that could be going on. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And which means I'm assuming you're probably regretting your vote now because there's probably no way you support your president doing criminal activities to bribe people to get laws passed that may not be the best for Americans, correct?
No, I still stand by my vote.
So you still stand by the vote, even though they're doing there's some criminal activity that could be possibly going on right now.
I stand by my vote because I don't believe that whether Democratic or Republican vote, that every president has these same situations, whether
Ma'am.
it's going to be a
Ma'am.
Democratic or Republican vote, because they're going to have situations where they need to do things that American people won't necessarily agree
Ma'am.
with.
Are you
Ma'am, I'm
sore?
gonna ask
Are
you
you
one
sore?
question.
What?
Sorry, KGR. Are you sore? You've been doing a hell of a lot of gymnastics around here. Like, I.
Everyone's like, what?
Like the way these people do gymnastics, right? If they would have seen hold on, girl, hold on, because you might not be stressed, but I am now. If you would have seen a photo of a Black person, okay? If you would have seen a photo of a Black person or an immigrant, okay? Next to a G member.
Me too.
Next to M13. If you would have seen hundreds of photos of them next to M13 members, you would be sitting here telling us that that person was a member of M13, right? Y'all saw your daddy Trump show you the pictures of somebody's knuckles with the, hold on, with the Times New Roman M13 above it. And all of you were swearing that he was part of M13 because he had these tattoos you couldn't figure out, and because he was in the parking lot of a Home Depot with people around him they claim to be part of M13. But you can see your president, your daddy, be next to Epstein in hundreds of photos, and you're gonna sit here and tell us that it was all just a coincidence, right?
Don't forget all the videos. Don't forget the statement he made directly. They have it on video where he says he likes him a little younger.
Just like
but you know, that's him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he literally just tweeted a few days ago that they were besties, and Miss Thing over here is claiming that they just knew each other in passing.
Don't forget he hoped he wished the best for Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
You're absolutely correct. I have no idea about the relationship. Just like with the current P. Diddy cases, I have no idea with every person that P. Diddy took a picture with. Because celebrities and famous people, when they take pictures with other celebrities and famous people? I have no idea. I am a peon. I'm a citizen. I don't know anything about.
No, you're a field white, dear. You are a field white.
I,
Ma'am, do you have any degree above high school?
wow. Yeah, I have a master's degree, but
You have a master's in what? In what?
educational leadership.
No, you don't.
Okay,
No,
so
you don't, dear. No, you
okay,
don't.
yeah,
You must have gotten it from ECPI or whatever. What
okay,
is it?
so
ICDC College?
okay,
Ma'am,
so
you
Right.
okay, so
Okay, hold on. It's okay. I think that when KGR was asking you, it was not necessarily to be condescending, but to say
adjusting
that,
your
that you're having a hard time either thinking critically or finding the logic or being honest with yourself. Because
yes,
we've had plenty of conversations
yeah,
about
you and I have
education and stuff like
every
that.
time.
You don't have to lie,
But
stress. It's okay.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not lying because Jessica, you and I have had conversations.
We've had
Um,
this conversation before. You just got a master's now. Now you have a master's. I mean, like, you don't have to lie. Like, this is. She's not
no,
saying to say you're just
I have
dumb.
a bachelor's in elementary education and a master's in educational leadership, but that
So hold on. You have a bachelor's in elementary education, and you're absolutely okay with this big, beautiful bill cutting all of your funding and removing the Department of Education.
yes,
From your accent, I'm guessing you live in more of a rural area in the South.
yes, and I am okay with
So you're cool with kids going hungry because most of your schools in rural areas, specifically in the South, are Title I schools.
yes, my school is Title I. Yeah,
Okay, cool. So you're going to get
I
fired, dear.
do
You're
think
going
there
to lose
needs
your
to
job,
be
and
a
kids are going to be
community
hungry at your
involved.
school.
I do
I
think
love that you hate the kids you teach, and I hope that you are not actually a teacher because I don't think you should be around children.
I know people say that all the time, but I think there needs to be a complete rehaul.
People say
You know
that
how-
all the time as well.
Yeah, you know how Trump. If Trump wasn't a president, he would be hilarious. It's like seriously unserious. Not stressed. Listen to you. Hey, what up, Cy Stewie? How you doing, love? Hey, W, you said that people tell you that you should not be around children all the time.
On here, yes, on the
And we've had
TikTok.
this conversation too before. Yes, we know she teach. You don't want to teach. You don't like the children.
No, I like it. I'm in my 23rd year.
You don't like it. You're ready for it to be done. I think that you
I
should just
love
have
my
enough
kids.
balls to quit instead of sacrificing the rest of America so you could seem like a good person that you're still at the job. But
I
you
love
don't
my
like them kids. You talk about them beating
because
up on you. You don't teach
most of
them nothing. You
nobody in
vote
my
against their rights. You vote against their
thank
safety.
you in the
You
portal
vote
would
against
do
your
it.
own job. And then you
None of
just
the
sit up here and
people
told me that they may be doing some criminal activity, but you stand behind your vote and the criminals.
I do
You
because
said
none
that
of
you
none of
you
the
said that
kids.
you want to keep kids uneducated so they can work labor jobs in your town. So
My
I'm going
students
no,
are
no,
not
no, no, no.
intelligent
Shush, shush, because you do realize you
My
still
students
have to
are
be able to do
intelligent.
math and read at a certain level in order to do labor
And
jobs.
my students are MID. And my students need to have jobs that they can do
How
that
are they going to get jobs if they're uneducated, ma'am?
they're MID, moderate intellectual disabilities. So they
Okay,
struggle.
so no, I know IDD. Okay, so you do understand that because you are in special education, you horrible, horrible woman. I wish you the worst life because I'm going to tell you this. You do realize that they want to defund special education because the only reason special education programs exist is because of the Department of Education. That is why schools have to
funding.
provide. And shut up, you awful human being. Because they're not going to hire kids with intellectual disabilities for jobs without federal support. The reason that they hire individuals with disabilities is because they get a massive tax write-off. Otherwise, they don't have the people on site to do things like job coaching, career counseling, workplace assistance. These are all things that are funded through Medicaid and through Department of Education. The way that they train individuals, that is how it's done.
I
Do
agree.
you think that shut up because you are a horrible human being? You're a horrible human being because you're cool with what's going to happen to individuals with disabilities. You think that those programs should be cut. So why are you teaching kids that have disabilities? Because if you don't actually love the individuals you support and the people, that population that are already 10 times more likely to be harmed, you are nothing but a horrible human being. And it's not funny because I will literally find out who you are. And I am not joking.
You ain't doing shit, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shut up, Tanner. Why don't you go suck
Thank
off
God
my dad?
Trump won.
No. Your dad is your uncle. So I need you to stop speaking. You
Not
guys
uncle.
prove every day that you guys are so inbred and so disgusting as human beings.
Thank God Trump won.
Oh,
You
hold on one
insufferable
second.
piece of
Tanner,
shit.
I don't think you've ever been on my live, but you're gonna wait your turn. Please stay on mute until we get to you. If you cannot stay on mute, if you cannot control your impulses, I can drop you down to the comments. You can come back at a time when you have a little bit more discipline.
Yeah, I run this live, bitch.
Okay, you're probably
Get on your knees.
That's your people. Those are your people. Not stressed. Those are the people that are going to encounter the students you say you care about. You're trash.
Could
You
y'all
are
find
absolute
Tanner's
awful
name
trash.
somewhere and block him, please? Don't ever come back here.
You are literal absolute trash because you literally are okay with the kids who are DDID.
Okay.
Not having special education programs that are mandated because schools would not do it before. You're actually placing them at risk for starvation because you don't believe they should have free food, like breakfast and lunch. You are literally garbage. I want you
Thank you.
to literally stop breathing. I need you to stop breathing the air that the rest of the humanity breathes because you are an
sorry. Is
oxygen
that-
robber. You are a horrible
sorry.
human being.
I don't know. Jessica, is that the type of stuff you agree with in your live with the
We've had
Because
this
he's
conversation
you-
before, and I've told you to, in different words, told you you should not be around children, right? You said you used to get that all the time. You don't like children, right?
All right, so
You
I
are
should- I should
dangerous
stop
to the
breathing. I
children.
should die. Okay, so
Ableist.
Jessica, that's
You're
it.
ableist.
I'll exit
You're
your live.
ableist teaching
That's fine.
special
I
ed.
got you.
You're ableist teaching special ed.
I
You are a
got you,
danger
but
to those kids.
I should
So
die.
do you think?
Oh, that's stress.
me.
That's
Do-
really.
Do you
I
feel
said
like? Do you
I
feel like
should
you're
die.
aid to the children, not stress?
I should die. You ask my kids. Yeah, I've been with them for 6-7 years. I'm the only person they know that they can talk to.
Mhm.
Do you
Mhm.
believe in corporal
Mhm.
punishment?
No. I may.
How do you
He-
discipline the children? Uncle Steve, thank you for the $10. Said Jess, I love you, but this one is for. I'm assuming that's to start passing around the plate. I don't even think it's gonna last that long.
All
Thank
right,
you so much. Drop some
discipline.
coconuts for Uncle Steve in the chat.
My children. Okay, yeah, we have different classroom things, but if they come up and spit on me, or if they come up and just hit me because they're upset with the work,
And what
we
you gonna do?
physically restrain them. We do
Hold
have
on,
I wish
training.
the fuck you would.
Let her
Ma'am, that's
finish.
my
I
illegal.
wanted to
goddamn
hear. I
child.
wanted to hear what she said. What did you say?
She says she physically restrains. That's illegal. That's in violation of the
No,
people.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
I have training.
It is?
You are not man trained.
No, I am trained because my students have emotional
Trained on a
behavior
bottle of wine.
disorders, and they come in and I can say, like, turn your book to page 231, and if for some reason they say fuck you bitch and they spit in my face and hit me,
I thought they were MIG.
I restrain them physically. I have the
Can you
right.
tell us how you restrain them physically? What do you do?
Yes, I
Did she
can.
say mid before?
Yeah, she did.
Yes, no, I have a course I have to take every single year. And now it's like CPI, crisis prevention intervention. I've had preventative.
I asked a very straightforward question. I said, how do you restrain them? How do you physically
yeah.
restrain your
Yeah,
children
how do I
with
restrain
special
them?
needs?
Yes, We have a 1-person hold or a 2-person hold. 1-person hold is a basket hold where you get their arms and you try to cross around their chest. That's a 1-person hold. If they continue to like headbutt and kick you and things like that, then you place them into a horizontal hold where you may have to go down on the ground with a second person. And it is a timed hold and you have to monitor breathing. And if they're not calm within 8 to 10 minutes, you have to let them up. And if they're still violent, we go back down with the same basket hold.
Is
on
this
the
is this
ground.
a insane asylum?
No, this is not. First and foremost, what you're talking about is a man hold. The longest time you're allowed to keep a kid in a 2-person hold. And I know this because I fucking actually do this shit for a living, ma'am. I used to work in group homes. So shut the hell up. The longest that you can any hold is 30 seconds and it has to be
That's not
timed.
true.
If it
Not true.
goes longer than 30
That is not
seconds,
true.
minutes, yes, it is.
It is
It's
not
a higher risk for seizure disorder. You are so dangerous to children.
That is not
10 minutes?
true.
Are you insane?
I'm in my 23rd year, and no, it is more than 30 seconds.
A
Because
wine?
you can't even get them down at a hold in 30 seconds. There's certain limits, yes, but we have to do everything with our hands, and we can't have them face down. They have to be on their side. They have to be monitored with breathing.
Oh, so you're
And
crushing ribs with your fat ass.
Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Cause
no, I mean,
when
I mean, if you don't know this, I mean that's fine.
well, I
You're
mean,
not.
no, KGR does know it. That's the crazy part.
You're not
Um,
supposed to.
Hold on one
That's
second.
why.
Let me go to Jamal. Jamal, welcome in. How are you?
Let me back up. I'll be here briefly. What stressed? Which state are you in?
Georgia.
Okay. All right, folks. Here's the quick version. State by state, there are rules that deal with compliance holds or holds for students with disabilities. It varies state by state. For example, in Phoenix, you can put a kid in a room if their behavior becomes so aggressive. You have to stand outside the door. It is padded. Okay. In California, you cannot do that. It is against the law.
Right. We can't do that in Georgia. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
So, state by state, there are a set of rules that govern holds for children. Those holds are for the safety, one, of the child, and two, the other people around them. All right. But state by state, those rules change. There are some students whose behaviors are so significant that it requires us as educators to intervene. However, in most states, you're required to document every time you put a child in a hold. You're required to inform the family when you put a child in a hold.
Right.
You're expected to explain to the parent why the hold was performed, etc. So let me ask you this question, Stressed.
Yes. Yeah.
Which training did you do? Is it safety care? Which one is it? Is it CPI?
Yes. I've had multiple. I've had a PMIB and I've had CPI, and we do have to the same day. You have to, if you put a child in a restraint, you have to contact the parents the same day. And you also have to document the time that the restraint happened and when the nurse came, and because the nurse has to come to facilitate like timing and breathing and any incident, like I don't know, any scarring or anything that happens or occurs.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds about correct for Georgia, because southern states, listeners, and this is setting aside stress for a second. There are problems with which is why there's an issue with the closing of the Department of Education. there should be rules promulgated nationwide around how children can be held. Putting a child in a room and locking them in there is in my estimation, the T word that I won't say here because I don't want the live to get taken down. I think that once again, though, it just to bring it back to the Department of Education and not stress directly, I think that there's something to be said about a government that's willing to set aside the Department of Education and stressed. I think I would be embarrassed as a person that has done this for a number of years, as both a special educator and a senior administrator and an executive. I think it's strange and problematic that you would be okay with the Department of Education closing, particularly because people in your category of employment are losing their right and ability. And new teachers are losing access to training programs that prepares them for the very complex work that it takes to be in a room with children with behavioral problems. And you should be concerned. And I'm not hearing that from you. And I'm not going to, I don't want to approach this as a person that's frustrated with you. I want to approach this as a person that has been in the position that you are in a classroom with children. Do you not find it strange that we're taking away money from programs that train teachers?
Yeah, I actually for the past few years I've been wondering where our education system is going because I don't mind working with the students I work with, but at the same time, we actually do receive a lot of funding that actually is going kind of to waste because our kids need more of the just how to get along socially and in the workforce and those things versus the more academic things that some of our funding goes to. And I believe that academic funding and stuff should go to the other schools where the kids may be using that more so than what my students need is, which is more like job skills.
But
So,
you recognize, though, Stress, that under this administration and closing the Department of Education, they're also cutting funding for transition programs. Are you elementary or secondary?
secondary, I'm high school, yeah.
Yeah. So that funding is also being cut. The funding that sends our kids out into the workforce for training, that's also being cut. And so I hear you, and I don't disagree. I think that we have to provide students with an opportunity, right, to access vocational training, and their transition plans should facilitate that. But I guess my concern is they're cutting that too. And so I go back to my question, and I'll land here, Jess. My question is, are you not concerned? Imagine, let me back this all the way up. Imagine your students without the necessary training, behavioral supports, and trained teachers graduating high school and going out into the public. What do you think is going to happen? You can't wave an IEP at a police officer. What do you think is going to happen to them? Do you think they're going to get hurt?
Very true. Very true. You can't wait. No. And that's the thing. I don't know. Like right now, my students leave us thinking they can rely on their IEPs or the things, and they can't. And the majority of my students are getting arrested right now. And it's like, I want something different to happen. I don't know what needs to happen, because I'm not in the legislative, I guess, decision making. But yeah, the majority of my students within a year of leaving me, they're arrested. And
because they didn't have proper transition. That's what it sounds like. It also seems like correct me if I'm wrong, Jamal, didn't Georgia cut a lot of their social work programs that dealt with the transition and case management that went along with students that had IEPs, so
Yes.
that when they transitioned, they received supports via the community?
Right. Because all of my students are in residential facilities right now. I mean, so all of them are getting the.
But you said you taught high school.
They can go to RTC. People,
Yeah.
kids with significant behavior disabilities can be
How
sent to
did-
residential treatment.
How does a elementary bachelor's degree teach high school?
If the certification matches your
Yeah,
certification.
Georgia's not like
I
other
have a
states.
bachelor's degree in elementary regular ed education with a specialist degree in special education for K through 12th and a master's in educational leadership. And so with my special education degree, I teach elementary through high school. And the school
So
I
hold
teach
on, you're at a residential school. So you're at a what we would call here is a private residential, like it's public, but it's privately funded residential schools for kids who have high behavior needs.
Well, ours is unique because we have other like places coming to observe our school to try to get a example of what they want to do. We have a
That's terrible. I hope they don't, because the
Hold on
residential
one
schools
second.
here.
One second. Give me 1 second. To a quick level, so give me a follow if you guys have not done so. Continue to show the love. Let's go get up to 100K. I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm gonna reset the gift goal. I want to shout out a couple of donuts. And Verna, Aaron, thank you guys for coming in. I know y'all just got off, and I wanted to come in there so bad, but I knew I was gonna get caught up. Halo Farm. Jesse, thank you for the $2. So just ask her, what is the plan from this current administration? Well, she knows that the plan in this current administration, the big beautiful bill, is going to pretty much end up taking her job away, and she's okay with that. Which she's already stated. And Uncle Steve, thank you for the $5 dono that says, I'm here to buy her a vowel. Lord Jesus. I'm hollering. Drop some coconuts for both Steve and Jesse in the chat. Now, are you ready to retire, not stress?
and I have about 7 more years. I like to keep going because I like the work with the guys I'm working with. I have the high school boys, and
Right. If your
I like-
position goes away, say next year, and you don't have that position, the school shuts down. Are you going to go apply for another job somewhere, or are you going to take any type of severance?
I don't know. I would probably go to like elementary, but with my first degree.
But they wouldn't, again, elementary, the big beautiful bill, like the fact that you're at a residential school. I'm going to guess a good portion of the funding that maintains everything is paid through Medicaid. I'm also
all
going
of
to
our funding is Title I, yeah.
So again, Medicaid also, okay, so Medicaid has state aspects to it, federal aspects to it. Title I is a specific type of funding that goes to it as well.
Yeah,
All of
correct.
that is tied
Medical-
to
all
the
of
fact that
medical
you're,
is Medicaid, yeah.
yeah, no, but your kids, because having intellectual or developmental disabilities is considered a medical issue.
Yeah.
So of course, Medicaid funds it.
That's
Which means all of the services that they get, like their BCBAs, the ABA therapy, all of
Yeah,
that. No, she's not at a traditional school, James, because she's talking about her specific program and it's residential and they're coming to her school and it's K through 12. That's a private. That's a residential for high behavior kids.
No, that's what I was saying. Is our school is
You had a
one that-
residential, an inpatient residential facility.
Are you?
No, see, that's what I was saying. Most of you aren't understanding, and you were saying like, "Oh God, I hope they're not doing that." Yeah, our school was integrated with our public school system in the county, and that's why I said that other facilities were looking at it, because instead of an in-house program where people just give them worksheets for kids who are housed residentially, we actually incorporate them into our public school systems. We are public school teachers. We just house them in a separate school, and then as they get better, we move them over to our public school system.
So
But
it sounds like a LRE. It sounds like an LRE program, right? Like a least restrictive
yeah,
environment program.
well, yes, at least it's restrictive environment, yes. So that's what I said. We have a very special program that most don't understand because, again, we were a experimental type thing, and once our kids, when they start showing progress, we just slide them over into the public school systems that have, like, the typical.
Let me ask you a question. Are you Christian stressed?
Am I a Christian or the school?
Yeah. Are you a Christian?
I myself am. Yes.
Okay. So I said this on the live earlier, and I'll say it again. And I'm quoting from the book of Matthew 24, the 25th verse, 25th chapter, 40th verse. What you do unto the least of these, my brethren, you do it unto me. And I'm not hearing from you as a Christian caring, concern, and excuse everybody else who is not. I don't mean to offend your religious sensibility, but I find it interesting
Yes.
that I find it interesting that you don't see the problem with cutting funding for special education children.
Well, that's fine. And as far as the biblical verse, I personally, and I don't want to get necessarily into too much of me, but being that I have taught in this environment where all of my students are in DFAS custody, I decided I wanted to be a foster parent and convinced my husband.
Oh
and
Lord.
the only kids
God, please.
the only kids I have fostered have been out of that program, and we still are kind of considered their parents, and they are now 27, 28 years old. They have kids of their own, and we still do Christmas and stuff together. And there are, the
Then you
kids.
got to take care of the kids that no one else would take in. I love that you got paid to take care of kids.
I did.
But what you're talking about, no, ma'am, what you're talking about is nothing different. I'm sorry, I'm in Virginia. We're under a DOJ order, and I understand what happens in Georgia because you guys were under a DOJ order for a little while too. So I'm just going to point this out that what you're talking about of integrated schools, that's something that we've been doing in Virginia for like 15, 20 years. It's the same thing in Maryland. They've been doing it for about 30. DC's been doing it for 45. Okay, it's not a new revolutionary program. You're still building Medicaid to get your kids speech therapy, ABA therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, DBT. Sometimes you need to do other types of therapies with them, and that is all covered by their Medicaid because Medicaid covers just about everything for kids once they're under the age of 18. Now, so you're cool with all the cuts to Medicaid, which will directly impact your kids, specifically because the Department of Ed utilizes the federal statutes and federal funding to do all of these things. The requirement to require that there is speech therapy in a school was through the Department of Education. So now that goes away. The requirement that you have to have access to transitional programs and vocational trainings, guess what? That was also Department of Education. Requiring that they have actual therapists, like behavioral therapists on site or at least in access to the children to provide these services, that was all through Department of Education to make equitable education. So you are okay with all of this going away for these students you claim to care about. And I find that deplorable, ma'am. I find that disgusting.
My students don't have a lot of these things anyway.
Can I ask something?
Yes. Abraham had a question. Go ahead.
So, my nephew, he's 3. He has a little bit of a speech delay. That's the only delay he has, just a slight speech delay. He's like a couple of months behind of where he should be. We had him in speech therapy. And then from the speech therapist, they sent us to a school that had speech therapists there. And so we went and got to meet the teachers. We met everybody that was going to be there. in a class of 10 people, there was an occupational therapist, there was a speech therapist, there was a teacher, there was a teacher's aide, and a social worker. And you're saying that you have so much extra money or budget coming that you don't know what to do with. So why can't you allocate that in order to have more social workers or more occupational therapists, so that you're not having to restrain these basically almost adults, from what I'm hearing from you, right? Because you're getting ready to transition them into the world. And it seems like your budget could be allocated to things that are needed from just what you're saying, I mean.
If you're talking about me, I totally agree. Because like I said, we have 16 staff members to 25 to 30 kids. And that's one of the things I'm saying is the money that we have is not being allocated correctly. And whether it's a local, city, state, federal, it should be looked at. And that's what I'm saying. I don't care who it is, whether it's, it doesn't have to be federal, state, local. I agree. I want the money sent to the people like you were just saying, if you could have that better and have people in your system, because we don't need any more.
But where's the money going is what I'm asking. You're saying that you have all this extra money in your budget and you're getting sent all this money. And now you're saying that there's only 16 members of staff to 35 children. Like, where this budget is being sent to you, to your school, so that either there's an administration problem where you're not allocating it correctly, or somebody's pocketing it. Like, there's no way that you're saying that there's extra money. I've never worked anywhere where the whole entire budget wasn't used. Like, and I can't even imagine as a school that the whole budget is not being used.
The whole budget's being used, and you're correct. We are having, well, that's the thing, is a lot of the money that we have is not for personnel. We're having to use it for supplies. So we will spend the money in supplies, and then other schools in our county that need these supplies, we will swap or give this money or the supplies to these schools who need it, because we don't need as many of the supplies, because we don't have hundreds of students. We have, 40 or 50. So we send these other supplies to the other schools, but we only get
1 second, real quick, not stressed. 1 second. Oh yeah, thank you for the $5 set. I have my hand up. Say what you're gonna say really quick, and then I'm gonna make one more announcement.
As a mother, this is why I tell my leadership all the time, I'm a mother first, because I take penitentiary chances behind mine, for real. And you would be the reason that I would smile in a mugshot, because I would definitely beat you black and purple, and then beat the black right off of you again and the purple right off of you again, and then repeatedly stomp your ass out into the curb. I wish you would touch a damn child. I'm talking to you. Mayonnaise Maggie, bad built, spoiled mayonnaise jar Maggie. I'm talking to you. Who the fuck else am I going to be talking to? You are the reason that I'm in my child's business so fucking far up my child's business. I'm in my child's business so damn hard. Them teachers hate me. They call me a helicopter mom, because I call every fucking lunch hour and I call every time after nap. You are the reason why I feel like I gotta protect my child so fucking hard in these fucking schools. You are gonna be the reason that somebody go to jail. And
I would hope all
Hold on, really quick, one quick. Drop some Mickey Vicky. Yeah, I thought we got to get Jamal a sticker to you guys. Shaking my head. Your hatred is disgusting. I'm trying to use it in my most Dean Baldwin voice ever. Shaking my head. Your hatred is disgusting. And to say this about kids is worse. Scram.
Okay. Well,
we do not care.
Trust you going to us for Jamal. I appreciate the love drop. And I was like, Oya had already said I had my hand up, so I definitely want to give her a chance to speak. And then I definitely tried to say it in my most Jamal voice. I don't know if I executed like that. And the beautiful thing about being an amazing person and living your authenticity is nobody can duplicate you. So yeah, I didn't even come close. You are one of a kind. Chris, thank you for the $5 for someone who has an IEP. She is disgusting. Thank you for the $5. But yes, on a serious note, y'all, that's important to see what type of people who are in these classrooms with our children. No matter, because they'll, like you said, I know somebody said there's a speech delay. They'll sometimes try to put you in those classes just for a speech delay. That has nothing to do with my intelligence or the way I develop. I can still learn. But you have teachers like this. She had talked about how the kids have spat on her, hit her, and just like does all these extremely rude things to her. And then you vote against them. You vote yourself out of a job. Ma'am, you don't like the kids and you're dangerous to them. So you should just, instead of sacrificing the rest of the world and these children's futures, you should just retire. Thinking that you don't want them to have an education so they can keep working, but so they can take demands. That's why people continuously tell you should not be around children. When you say, I hear that all the time, I don't think you're even stopping to paying attention to the conversations that you're having and really opening your eyes to see what's going on. You don't like the kids. You don't want to work. You hoping you get a severance pay. You hoping they cut it out. And you don't care about the kids. And because what I know is, and this is from some the patterns and the white tea ladies that have came up here who are in the process of deconstructing, have deconstructed, whatever. Some haven't. They need to be centered. You need to save face. You want to look like a good person, and like, they just did away with my job. Just quit because you hate them. Just quit because you hate. It's okay. You got to do the shadow work and admit that you hate those fucking kids, and get away, including the ones that you foster.
If I can, really quickly,
please.
And then I'll drop a couple of things. The job of a special educator is extremely difficult, and I don't want to trivialize that. It is a hard job to be in a behavior program and get your ass beat daily, particularly in high school, because those teachers are getting their behinds beat. I'm talking about to the point that you have to go to sites. I have been in one of the 10 largest school districts in the country as a senior administrator, and at the district level, and had to pull up on a campus because somebody has gotten hurt. It is a difficult, impossible job. And it's not because the kids are doing it because they're BAD. They are doing it because they have a disability. It is a manifestation of their disability. Some of them don't have the cognitive wherewithal, or that's the wrong word. They have an intellectual disability, and they are not conceptualizing what they're doing. Okay? They don't recognize the behavior as something that you could tell a person, don't do this, and like and I don't mean this to be offensive at all. So it is not my intent, but it is not a choice. They are doing it because it is a manifestation of their disability, and their disability, many of them will say they are going to be violent, like they are going to strike. They have struck others. They are spitters. Their IEP will lay out all of the functions of that disability. With that being said, what do we expect is going to happen when you're paying people $50,000 a year to be in a classroom? Who do you think you're going to get?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have people like stress. That's why our schools don't have competent teachers. Not because the money isn't going the right place, because we're not investing enough to make sure that teachers are paid to be in the classroom. Much like, it's a crazy world to be in, where you will pay a law enforcement officer more money than a teacher.
Mm.
Okay? No degree required. Just go in there and brutalize people And they don't care. Once they're out of high school, even if they have an intellectual disability, they will brutalize our children. They will arrest them. They will jail them without a disregard for their exceptionality. And so voting to close the Department of Education is nasty work. Supporting someone as a teacher that wants to close the Department of Education, and it signals to me that you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing, and particularly in special ed, you don't care about the funding to support those children. She is a despicable human being. And as somebody that has done this work, I am disgusted. I think that it is ashamed that she would come up on this panel saying and doing the stuff that she said and did, and laughing and saying, oh, I don't care if I have a job or not. But what do we expect to get? You know, if you pay trash money, then you get trash employees. And you have a few people. Let me just be clear. There are more good than bad, but you're gonna get some bad out the bunch because they're just looking for a place to live. They're just looking for a place to be. And they couldn't make it in whatever field. They got a degree in basket weaving and went back and got a degree in being a special educator. And it's horrible. It is absolutely despicable. My last point, and it's very brief. Some trash can't be recycled. Some trash. You know, they have their recycling bin and they tell you what you can put in there, what you can't.
This ain't it.
Some trash can't be recycled, baby. Some trash can't be recycled at all. So I will land my plane there and bid you all a good night. Love all of the beautiful people on this panel.
Good night.
Night, Jamal. Thank you for that, because I was literally about to flip the F out. I know Virginia's not the top tier for anything, and I own that. We fight our system every day regarding how our kids with disabilities are treated. But that shit, 10 minutes, I was, and just laughing. She was laughing.
I wanted to say something too. Oh yeah, first of all, girl, I got your back. You and I would have done a 2-person hold on her ass. Okay.
Okay. Whoop
I
that
got
tree.
you.
And y'all
I
make
got
sure y'all
you.
protect the live. We can't say that we wish they would not
Listen,
alive.
I kept it cute.
KGR.
I
Go
kept
down a
it
slide.
I said stop breathing. That's not the same. I was just calling her an oxygen robber.
Mhm.
So
Correct.
she should
Oh.
only be breathing in, what is it? Carbon monoxide. That's all it was saying.
Yeah, with the climate changing and everything going on.
And you guys,
Um,
I don't know. I want to hear from you, Saji. You guys, F1 and all that stuff doesn't work. You know that we live in a capitalist country, unfortunately. So whenever it gets a little crazy like that, and we're supposed to be saying TikTok shop, make sure you guys throw gifts. I don't care where you throw them, when you throw them, but start throwing gifts because that helps protect the live. If they see that the app is making money, they're like, okay, we're gonna let her keep making it. Okay. So we gotta pay for it's like paying the swear jar, right? If you be in grifting time. When as soon as we say something crazy like that and it's getting a little out, just throw gifts to protect the live because they ain't gonna cut their money off. Okay. You gotta pay to play, okay? There's levels to this shit. You want to go to a deeper level, you gotta pay a deeper price. And thank you to who sent the floaty tiny. Oh, go ahead, Todd. I know you wanted to say something, love.
no, you're good. The other thing, because that conversation was a roller coaster if I ever seen one. But I also wanted to add how the conversation started was with her denying a child that had a testimony saying that they had been raped by an adult. Like the fact that this person is in charge of children and children with special needs and is out here denying the testimony of a child saying they were SA'd. I will say the amount of stories out there where special needs doctors or special needs teachers have done things to the children because they knew they couldn't tell, and this is already her mentality. And the way she giggled and the way she was like, yeah, I don't trust anything she said. I don't trust her at all. she should not be around children or people. Just go out with your with your papa or whatever, and go milk some cows. That's what I want to say.
First of all, KGR, the way you articulately told her to burn in the depths of hell had me. Girl, you were like, I hope you burn in the depths of hell. And I was like, okay, I love this girl. But honestly, like, I'm really worried for her foster kids because I feel like she's the kind of person that would think autism is like a demon or something, and she would try to beat the demon out of that child. I just feel like she's one of those people. So, like, I don't know. Like, how do we find out, like, if she's abusing her foster kids or whatever? Because that's how I just feel about it. The way she was speaking was crazy.
Jesse, thank you for the $2. It said it sounds like she was conflating federal. I'm not completely sure. Drop some coconuts for Jesse in the chat, though, you guys. We have $83 left in our nightly goal tonight. Thank y'all guys so much. I appreciate it. Girl, she always lying. And no, never mind. Go ahead, Raham.
Oh no, that's honestly it. Just that I'm like honestly worried for her foster kids. I just feel like she would try to beat like the autism out of them or something.
So not stressed. You don't have any more foster kids, because I wasn't even gonna say anything about you saying you got a black child, you got a black baby, and that's why I said no, never mind, because it doesn't it doesn't move the story, it doesn't move to any type of solutions. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we've been here 1,000 times. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie. And I think that is also too what's disturbing.
We're okay with that. Like, that's the part that takes me off. They're okay. Like, who would begrudge children getting breakfast and lunch for free? Who sits there and doesn't want your children to have access to therapies they need? Like, literally, with what I do, I'm literally trying to find more resources for our individuals. I literally try to talk providers into opening different programs so that our people are taken care of. This type of shit, like, I have had so many students that came transitioned out of high school or were in school, and the parents are calling me saying, I think my kid is being harmed, this teacher is being mean because they don't have these behaviors at home. And like, I've gone to schools and I've observed teachers being horrible, nasty to kids. One lady snatched my client's hearing aids out of her ear. It took everything for me not to go off. My one individual's teacher didn't know she could talk until I came into the classroom and sat down and started speaking to her. And we were both having a conversation. She's like, oh, I didn't know she could talk. This woman has been my client's teacher for 2 years. I literally was like, I told the parents, I was like, you need to go ahead and call. This is the education advocate. These are the people you're going to contact. This is what you're going to do. And like, because my job is to document, make sure everything is done, make sure they're receiving their services. And it's like, she's the type of teacher that I'm terrified is going to be interacting with anybody on my caseload, because that is the worst. When the kids have behaviors because they're being ignored, they're not being engaged, and they can tell the teacher doesn't like them. We see an uptick in behaviors whenever they're not being heard. And the really good teachers, even if they say had, a little bit of, few behaviors, in the beginning, once they became comfortable with the teacher, once they knew that the teacher wanted to understand them, once they interacted, the behavior is reduced, also keeping them engaged, and also no stressed. You know what, fuck off. I hope you get everything you wish on everybody else. I hope your trailer stays cold. I hope asbestos rains down from the ceiling. I hope you find out that your husband has 5 other, sister wives, literal sister wives. Those are his girlfriends. I hope you find out that no one ever liked you. And when you lose your job, when they cut all the funding, and you can't even apply for, unemployment because you were removed for cause. They cut the program. You don't get unemployment for that. When you are begging on the street with your teeth rotting out of your mouth, I want you to know I will be the person pointing at you and saying, ha ha, you voted for this.
Yeah, what Auntie said, but like politically correct.
Jess, how do you attract all the crazies, girl? What's happening here?
You know,
It's like
here,
I'm traumatized.
here, they need to be studied. I
You know,
think that it's easy. We spend sometimes a lot of time, you know, trying to convince. And me, I just want to keep asking questions. I want to keep hearing what they say. The more you know, the more you can readily identify it. You can identify the triggers. You can see the gymnastics. You can see. I think the way that they have, I wouldn't even say studied us, but studied us when they use us for egregious things, but you know, try to their best to absolve. But I feel like we need to study them. MAGA needs to be studied, and that's for safety, for history, for notes, for everything. We need to know what we're up against. I want to know how they think. I want to hear their full answers. I want to know how long you're gonna ramble on about it. I want to readily identify who's going to be safe for our children as best as we can. So here it's all about studying. So I do allow them to get their rocks off, and I want to hear everything you have to say. I want to see how you feel about it. I want to see where the lack of soul is. I don't know if anybody watched American Horror Stories season 3, The Coven, but the Supreme, the older white lady, she tried to sell her soul to the devil pretty much so that she could live forever. And she couldn't even make a deal with the devil because she didn't have a soul to sell. How empty and how sad do you have to be as a person to not even have a soul to sell to the devil? I like literally since that moment, every episode, she don't even got a soul to sell. You have nothing. You have nothing. And that behavior needs to be studied because it's easy, especially for white tea women. They'll cry, they'll start acting like a victim. I can't believe you said that. I don't really do this. I love you. I'm getting better. It's the reason why they're good actors. They act in life in real life. And our cultures, our Black and brown people, it's easy for us to be like, oh, maybe she felt bad, maybe this, maybe that. It's all an act. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And watch how many times they'll even act like your friends, but I will vote against your rights. I like you here. I can talk to you, but I'm going to vote against your rights.
You know, one thing about MAGA people too is I feel like they never really understand what they're voting for, because she said something along the lines of, yeah, well, it's not being distributed correctly, so we might as well get rid of it. I'm just like, if it's not distributed correctly, then why don't you advocate for the distribution to be done in a way that you need it to be, right? Because you are there, you are present. You could be like, hey, this isn't working. And they might not hear you the first time, the second time, the third time, but then you get a group of people and go or special education teachers or the schools around you that are coming to you because they don't have enough supplies, right? And you go to your local government and go, hey, this is not working for us. And then your local government goes down to the round table with the governor and go like, hey, like, we need to figure this out. But there are ways to fix the problem rather than just to get rid of it altogether. And I just feel like they never really think logically when they speak, right? Because I have family members who are MAGA, and it's a mind-boggling thing, because whether you're Christian or Muslim or Buddhist or whatever it is, right? one of our essential pillars is if you got food and your neighbor's hungry, you're feeding your neighbor. And it's so prominent in brown and black communities, right? You go to one of our homes, you're hungry, you're leaving full with a plate to go. You know what I mean? We're all about feeding people. And within the white communities, you don't find that. And that's where they're really truly lacking not just empathy and sympathy, it's just that they don't they don't have that like sense of community that we all grew up with. Like that
Hold on really quick.
neighborhood.
Rima. Nosotros hablamos español. Did I say that right? But Valentina, we speak Spanish too. So if you want to come up, because I see you had a lot to say in English, I would love for you to come up and explain it if you don't mind. I'm sorry, I lose my mind behind my kid, baby, as well as you should. I get that. I'm not negating that. I lose my shit behind my mom, my niece. I know my mama don't play by me. You never get in between a mother and their cub. Okay. Especially a woman of color. White women, they don't care about the kid unless it's a son. I don't know. They seem like they be married to their sons. Some freaky shit going on. But yeah, I get that. Valentina, Sachi, can you tell her in Spanish? We speak Spanish too if she want to come up here.
Sí, Valentina, aquí hablamos español si quieres subir. Así es que dale request. But you know, she says she can't wait till Obama goes in prison. So I told her to hold her breath until it happens.
She can't wait till who go to prison?
She says she can't wait till Obama goes to prison. And I told her, okay, hold your breath then.
Because my thing is, and also too from the beginning, you think that he's holding the Epstein files to blackmail other Republicans to sign legislation. That's a crime. You support that? Then you say, and we see him with Epstein, and you say, but you don't think him personally, he's in the files? That's interesting. No problem. Thank you for being there, Urham. I appreciate you, love. Then she say, yeah, Democrats. If there were Democrats, and that's the thing, none of the Democrats voted on the bill. So if he was using it at blackmail, it's not working because none of the Democrats voted on the bill. Like, why is it so hard to admit, like, I fucked up? I voted for him because I thought he was going to hurt everybody else but me, and I didn't know I was going to be affected. Nope. I knew I was going to be affected. I don't like the kids that I work for. And I know it's not them, it's just their disability. But I still hate them. And I want to quit, but I don't have the courage to quit. So I need to get pushed out. Somebody give me a reason to do so. That's too much like right, but that's too much like right, Jen?
It's also that martyrdom. They want to be martyrs. They like to pretend that they're altruistic and they care. And, I have such a heart. I work with all these disabled and woe is me. And you should feel sympathy for me. And I am amazing. Oh, that's what they do. They don't care about anybody. And Valentina Donati, I understand that you believe that your Sky Daddy supports everything. But I want to point something out. If you do believe in a Sky Daddy, why is it that your Sky Daddy been sending nothing but floods, famine, fire, and tornadoes to every place that was overwhelmingly voted for Trump? Haven't y'all noticed that that's kind of crazy? 2/3 West Virginia had flipping mudslides fell off the same part of the earth.
Oh yeah.
Arkansas had the storm of the century.
She want to go hug her baby. Thank you for the dog. She said, "Can you drop me? I want to hug my aunt." Well, give your baby another hug for me. I love you. Stop playing with people and their kids. Maybe we, I feel like that's why, a lot of black people like, if you do want to do segregation, thank you. Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? I don't know who sent that. Oh, thank you, Uncle Steve, for the tiny diny. We need 2 more tiny dinies, y'all, and then I'm gonna go back to small guests before we get out of here. Our children should be nowhere near these people. They are these are the things, especially the nonverbal children who can't come home and tell you. Who can't come home and say, hey, they beat me here, they touched me here, they treated me like this, they said that. Because they already don't like black people, right? Then they angry. Then they hate their job. So when I'm holding you down like they do, like cops do, and they're really like pinching your skin in the back. Thank you, KG. Thank you, Zane. We gonna knock that thing out. I appreciate you guys. And they come home with marks and they can't explain it. Somebody mute Valentina, darling. We're gonna mute you. Saji, can you tell her we're gonna mute her, and if she wanna come up in the request and talk about it, she is more than welcome to come up politely.
Listen, girl, she was replying in the comments in English.
So she can hear English.
You got it.
Like, bitch, you know English. Don't play with me.
For real. I told her she should put an AI photo as her profile because, girl, did she not hear that Trump gave tax cuts to the spray tanning beds or whatever? That girl looked sickly. Okay? Like,
And that's with a filter. I know she was not attractive enough to be so vitriolic. She's not.
She was really not. It's the people that are just like waiting to get picked. You know, they're just standing there. Like, dude, imagine simping so much for a man that will never know of your existence. Like, you're out here being his lawyer for free. He's paying me. He's paying people to do that.
You're never gonna get it. Y'all are never gonna get it.
Never. They would never get picked. Because doesn't he like them young and skinny? She was neither young nor skinny.
Yeah. Thin. He ain't even skinny. I feel like thin is skinnier than skinny. Shit. Thin as fuck. They want y'all to disappear. They want you to be fragile. Fuck that shit. Bitch, y'all better keep some meat on y'all bones. Be ready to punch somebody in their throat. Put your foot on somebody's neck. Get heavy. Get some weight on it. Get some muscle and stop playing. Because you never know. Shit. It's about to be a what? It might be an ice fight. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen. Yeah. Eat like a boy, okay? And train like one too. Fuck is you talking about? Let me tell you something. By the end of 2028, it's gonna be a lot of women looking like some goddamn bodybuilders around this bitch. We are not fucking playing because the most of the people that I see, even making a difference, yelling, screaming in the front on these front lines, are women, Latino women. Yelling at the ICE, get out of my fucking shade. I built that shade. And they like, yo, man, all running this shit. She said, you got me fucked up. Just like black women be at the front of the things, not starting shit, finishing shit. Like, stop. I wish you would fucking play with me. Soon as somebody unalive, y'all want us to go run it. I thought y'all was the protectors. Huh? Oh, okay.
Louder, just louder.
I thought y'all was the protectors. Where is you at?
They only protect their daddy.
Yeah, you only like to beat up on women. I see. Because when ICE ran out here, you were you? Hello. One dude called. I don't know. I think he called ICE on this. He voted for Trump. ICE came and picked up his wife and sent her back. And he was like, "Well, if you did it illegally, you did it illegally." He hate that bitch. Some of y'all be sleeping with your own fucking enemy. He called him on them. I'd have beat his ass before I left. Bit a hole out his neck. If you gonna pick me up and take me back, talking about I'm a criminal, I'm gonna be a real criminal, bitch. Call me a vampire. I'm not playing. What are you talking about? It's a whole other side. He probably. I think he did. He hate that bitch. It be your own people. Watch. That's why it's good when you see those red flags in his relationships, bitch. Run. Get out. When people tell you who they are, believe them. If they want to, your tone want to get way too loud too soon. You want to jump at me. You want to raise your hand. If he ever raise your hand, get the fuck out right then. That is, it's a process. It goes from yelling to maybe even pumping my chest up at you, pumping you up, pushing you up against the wall. Not necessarily with my hands, but maybe like walking up on you to see if you a cower, like cower down. Grabbing you, shaking you. Then it comes to pushing you, maybe even muffing you. Then it becomes okay, trigger warning. Then it becomes, strikes in places people can't see. Then it becomes your face where they can see, and they just tell you to stay in the house. So
Tremendous scandal. And I know the people on the other side.
all from the beginning, first red flag, honey. I know it's easy to be like, oh, human bitch. He's a narcissist. Get the
Who
fuck
was
out.
a dude?
Oh, he was definitely a dude. It sounded like he was playing some Trump stuff, but I knew it wasn't gonna be a woman. Didn't like being muted. She came up. Yeah, she probably wasn't gonna stay long. Is she back?
Lisa, the
Valentina,
whole
can you talk?
good. They're sick people. And I guarantee he knew nothing about what he was signing. Look, the auto pen, I think, is maybe one of the biggest scandals.
Are you getting paid for this?
No, he just,
50
and
to
then you're
100.
not even coming up with a
we
good
don't do
speech.
that.
You coming up with word salad and deflecting of the epi files.
Desk, that Resolute desk. Unfortunately, he used it before me. But, we have our choice of 7 desks. They're all beautiful.
One day,
But I chose the
Valentina.
Resolute.
One
So
day.
7
we'll choose you.
desks. They're all
Unfortunate.
beautiful.
But the people on the other side of the Resolute desk, I know them.
JD Vance be changing his name all the damn time.
What are you changing
does
to
look-
now?
Well, JD. I mean, that's his like 4th name. So I wonder if that is JD Vance like on his backup account.
Lady Valentina.
He do give me run around the damn fucking TikTok streets bored because he ain't doing nothing as a vice president. He's not doing anything at work. The fuck? Except for waiting on Trump to go ahead and give him his go ahead and hit it already. He like, so I got them cankles ain't busted yet. Can I get some busted cankles, please?
Just why haven't you added that as an emote? Single.
Yo, I definitely am. Oh, I'm gonna have to get Oya. She hugging her baby right now. Hey, Amanda, how you doing, love? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Them cankles is cankling.
That's some shit I would do. I like the weird emotes, but no, in all seriousness, like I've talked in Spanish when like I've been around my people, and I'm just like, where is all this machismo? Where is all this energy? Y'all will beat up anybody over them slightly looking at your girl, over telling you that they don't like the rims on your truck. But you have men out there getting paid $1,000 to snatch our children up, and you have women out there up in ISIS's face.
Yeah.
When that girl said you've taken my people, there's nothing you could do to me. Whoo! I felt that. I felt the chills up and down my body. I don't know if you know Snow the Product too, but
I do.
her newest song.
We did with covered one of her shows.
Ooh,
that was fun.
Yeah, her last song she came out with, the lyrics.
What's it called?
She's let me. It's about what's happening, obviously. Let me get it.
Y'all, if we can come together in real life, we will be really good. I'm sorry, Tanya. First of all, Tania. This new profile picture must really be Tania, okay? This somebody. This alter ego on here. Who is that girl?
That's Tania from 3 years ago.
Oh, baby, don't matter. It's still Tania. Tania
He
looks
came up with my memories.
spicy.
He came up with my memories, and I was like, wait, I gotta use that.
You're
I
like,
haven't
this
looked
is one
like
of
that
my
in a while.
favorites. I love it. Okay. Tania, if you're nasty. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, my bad.
It's my motivation. It's my motivation.
I mean, I'm actually in that era right now, you guys. I'm not gonna take y'all down that story, but go ahead. Welcome to the chat. What brings you up today? What do you want to add to it?
Oh my God, so much. You know what just really gets me? It's the fact that these people think they're going to heaven. The fact that these people swear up and down that they are going to go up into heaven, and then someone's going to encounter them in the gates, and they're going to say, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is what we wanted. We really wanted you to not be empathetic for people. We really, really, really loved that you wanted kids to starve and people all over the world to suffer. That is exactly what I died for on the cross. That is, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But
You're like, that's
is
what
they
you think Jesus is gonna say to you.
They swear. They bend down every night and pray that people suffer because that is what they believe Jesus wants from them. You know what? And if that is what it is, I don't want it.
Jesus, like, I didn't say that shit. Stop using my name in vain.
If all those people are going to heaven, I don't want to go to heaven.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna find Trump supporters in heaven, I want to go to hell.
It's gonna be lit in here. It's gonna be litty like a titty in hell. Watch.
Like, how many times I've been told that I'm going to hell because, I'm pro-choice or all of these things. And I'm just like, you know what? If I do go to hell, I want to be waiting for you down there because you're going to be so fucking surprised when you walk in there too.
I'm like, oh, so you made it.
What are you doing? Where are you at? Why are you here? You're supposed to be somewhere else.
What they told you? They told you the same shit I told you? It was about them kids, wasn't it?
All those people taking pictures in front of Alligator Alcatraz, they're all going to be down there.
God already told me everybody voted for Trump going to hell, so y'all can forget about it.
No,
Like Caso said, they've been praying to the blonde Jesus. He said, y'all been praying to Santa Claus. Your prayers are going to the North Pole. I was so dead. I was like, you're so right. But here's the part. Just I'm just gonna play like the 30 seconds or less.
Okay, go ahead.
I will put my life on it. I will kill for my kin. I will twist the knife for him. I will cross any line. Fuck up any border. I will murder every fucking alligator off the water. I will burn this bitch down. Don't you motherfucking play with me. You wanna take my family? There's nothing you can say to me.
What's the name of it?
Alligator.
Okay. It's not a product. There you go, right there.
No. Somebody called you an atheist on the comments. An atheist feminist.
Who said that?
Yeah, that's Without My Armor. He is on house arrest. He harassed me. He's a dude with literally like, we used to roast him regularly because he's a supposed passport bro, but he's not legally allowed to leave his state. Things like that. So
he's a passport.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro, but he's not allowed to leave.
He said too much entitled estrogen on the panel. Let me tell you something, sir. I get testosterone therapy because I don't even have no estrogen in my body. My hormones are fucked up. So you got that wrong.
Damn.
Not stressed. It does matter who you voted for. Just because you know somebody, if you believe somebody died for your sins, and yet you keep fucking sinning. He died for nothing. First of all, just because you believe he died for your sins don't mean you automatically get to go to heaven. It don't work like that. Have you read the Bible? You know who read the Bible more than anybody who know it back to front? Most atheists know it way more than Christians do.
Because the devil believes in God.
Read. They just hear and regurgitate what your pastor say on Sunday, which is why I kept getting on their nerves, because a bitch like me had questions.
But hold on a second. Just It's just 10 seconds. I'm so sorry.
I'm
She
sorry.
said it doesn't matter who you voted for, just your belief and who died for our sins.
Right.
The devil knows God exists, dummy.
He know who
The
died too.
devil he knows exactly who God is. He knows God exists. He believes God exists. He's still the devil. He's still in hell. And you will be there right there with him too.
Look, okay, first
Can I
off,
say something?
I don't like
Oh,
Satan slander. I don't like Satan slander, you guys, because I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be having martinis with Satan when we torture all these maggots. Like, I just need y'all don't take away my afterlife.
They're gonna be down there. You ain't gonna be able to get away from 'em. My apologies. Emperor, I saw you as had a question way earlier in the chat, but I didn't see her in the request box. So I guess maybe I didn't know if it was answered or not. But welcome into the chat. How are you doing?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing this evening?
Blessed and highly favored.
Oh, thank you very much, and I'm so glad, and it has been a good live. I did have a question, but it was for that crazy lady. But I'm gonna just I just want to say something real quick because I've been listening since this started, and first of all, I'm gonna say something very controversial. But when I was younger, I did a lot of religious reading. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the Christian Bible is more evil than the Satanic Bible if we don't keep it real. Because the Christian Bible
From the Grits and Eggs podcast. I don't know if you guys know Deontay Kyle, but I love his take. I think he's really important. I would love to get him on the We Are What's Left tour. Because he obviously can relate to the real, you know what I'm saying, the YNs out here. I think it's important that everybody be able to see themselves when we go to these different places. You know what I mean? They need to be able to relate in some type of way, because it's really easy to get discouraged and only see, just like representation matters. And I think we need to show that in all types of way. Young, old, man, woman, trans, LGBTQ, Black, white, Hispanic. Not so much white. Okay. But you need to see people that look like you. Thank you so much for KGR for coming up. I appreciate you. Roast me. Oh, hold on. I want to see if I got this.
Friends to know,
My nigga.
ways to grow,
Nigga.
reading rainbow.
Here we go again.
I can be anything.
Same old shit.
What? Take a look,
Nigga.
in a book,
My nigga.
reading rainbow.
Well, that is a remix with DMX. I don't know if you guys have heard that version.
Fly in the sky.
Come on.
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on.
Yeah. Is he on auto remix?
Nigga.
He's on auto remix.
Reading rainbow.
Here's the shit I be talking about.
Reading
You think you can get
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book.
My kind of humor.
Rainbow. Butterfly in the sky.
Maybe I should do that. So anytime they start saying something crazy, we're gonna be like, oh.
Butterfly in the sky.
My kind of humor. Okay, y'all. My bad. Yeah, but so everybody that's on the panel, Emperor, what kind of leftist are you?
I'm sorry, my phone is having a conniption right now. I think I'm a little bit on the radical side, because I also believe I believe like we have to stop being nice to these people, and I don't think we should go high when they go low. I think we should take a nuke and blow a hole straight into hell. And I think I'd say I'm kind of like a militant abolitionist adjacent kind of intersectional leftist with revolutionary learnings. If
Come
I
on,
can
revolutionary learnings.
because I feel like I don't be on TikTok for vibes. Like I'm here, for the systems to fall. I feel like I'm pro-Black before I'm anything else, because I center Black liberation unapologetically, and I don't give a damn who likes it. I have no patience for performative feminism or white liberal fragility. I have no problem calling out a white woman for weaponizing oppression. I feel like I am historically grounded and morally consistent. I understand like COINTELPRO, and I recognize that if politics don't include economics, then it's just cosplay. And I feel like sometimes I'm a little emotionally radical, but intellectually disciplined, because I don't just yell. Like I try to educate people. But when it's time, but when it's time to drag a bitch, I will drag a person. Like I don't trust parties. I trust the patterns of behavior. Like, so I'm not loyal to a Democrat or a Republican. I'm loyal to the people. I'm loyal to the policies that benefit our people. And so I guess I would consider myself a Black radical with a abolitionist energy, revolutionary politics, and receipts. That's how I would call myself.
I love that. I love that. Okay, because I think that in building We Are What's Left, and even in the message, I'm like, we don't all look the same. We don't all create the same. We don't all think the same. We're all different parts. But I think it's important for us to talk about like what it means to you to be left, what makes me left. I'm this type of left. We're all like, the thing is, like, you're progressive, you're radical, you're moderate. That's a whole nother story. But either way, we're all lined up and we're linked together. We are all over here, and we can agree that we do want humanity, human rights for all people. We want to lead with truth, and all the other stuff is in between. And
Can
liberation.
somebody mute that idiot without my armor? Because he is just doing too much, or she, or whatever they are. They just doing too much.
Who is it? Oh, without my armor.
Yeah,
You're
like
not
they doing
emotionally
way too much.
qualified to
Just
talk to me. Do you want to come up and talk? Because your
you
thumbs
can
must
bring them
hurt.
up. Thumb thugging.
Oh, so while they are trying to decide why they look down and see if their balls are big enough to come up, and they figure that out, I wanted to say one. I don't advertise it as often. I kind of run by it because eventually, as it continues to grow, you ever heard of Chief? Anybody? Put a one in the chat if you ever heard of a community called Chief. Okay, exactly. That's what I eventually, as we continue to grow bigger, the link will be. It's almost going to be like an underground sisterhood. Okay, the new underground railroad. Hustle man. No, shut the fuck up. But I started building on this community right after the election when she said mobilize and organize, and slowly but surely, I wanted to be very vetted. I wanted to be the people in there, like, of course, on some real 92% shit, the ones who really voted for Kamala, the ones who have been accomplices, people that are down for the cause. But it's for women, femmes, theys, and thems, right? Because obviously it's an attack on the LGBTQ community and women, period, especially Black women. So I thought it was important so we can begin to position each other for positions of power. Albeit if you run for something, how can we support you? How can we use our platforms to, push you forward? How can we put our money behind you? How do we call? How can we help each other out? Build all the women up? Because if you guys don't know, women controlled about a good 80% of the money being spent in America, probably the world too. But when I was doing my research, they control about, I actually have the actual stats, because they're the head of the household. They're the single parent, or even if they're married. She's buying the groceries. She buys the clothes for the kids. She buys the toys. She buys all the Christmas presents. He just gives the money, right? So women control the money. And if we can all get on a front about where we put our money and put it into each other, build up our businesses so that they can start generating revenue, because obviously they only listen to corporations. As we build our businesses, we have more power, right? If we, provide people with different like opportunities you can take advantage of, how can we help you or maybe offer a service to you? But anyways, we can go live there. It's encrypted. We're not going to get banned. We can organize there without feeling like all of the macro on the outside of here watching, as well as some of our haters. And we can bring people up on the panel. We can on Zoom. So even my goal is to even bring in other female leaders to come in and, talk to us, spread knowledge, all the ways that we can grow. Right. So I've been working on that since then. It's on a platform that I use. And yeah. So if you guys are interested, definitely reach out. Yeah. And eventually it is like a membership fee, but as we continue to grow and get bigger, it's only going to go up. But I think it needs to be a vetted community. Message me, a vetted community, because I think the women in there, we should all know and get to know and be able to, like, because say somebody is having some health issues in Texas and I need to go to California. Do you know of a place? You know where I can stay? You know, shit, depending on how you can stay with me, I have an extra room. Like, we need community and camaraderie more than anything right now, especially women. Okay. Places where we're not, you can say what you want to say without it or without feeling, without that feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important, especially Black and brown. Yes. 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 I agree. I agree. I totally agree. And I think that's important because there are a lot of things that we want to say that we be saying candidly on this bitch anyway. But no cookie baking bitches, no. At all, Sanj, at all. Hey, free. Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to each one of you guys personally because I have something in my head that I want to do. And yeah, we're gonna move forward there. But I see it even being a big community of women. That way, next time there's a Kamala Harris thrown in the race or racing or in the race, period, we'll be the 60,000 women got on a Zoom call and raised however many millions we need to raise for her, okay? However many millions we need to raise for whoever. It's a new sorority. That's definitely what it is, okay? Very, very, very much so. Gabrielle, welcome to the chat. How are you?
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, beautiful.
Good. I actually, I love what you're talking about right now. I'm so down for that. But I actually accidentally requested up.
Okay, no problem. I can drop you down.
Yeah, I was tapping the screen, so I accidentally requested up. But
No problem. I appreciate it.
thank you.
I love you guys. Yeah, I think it's important.
Just, I just want to say, I think that is a great idea with the vetting because we can't trust the CBBs or the
Okay.
CBC or the CBCs, as I like to call them, because history has shown us that we can't trust them.
Over and over.
I mean, every single time. I mean, if we go as far back as the suffrage movement, Black women like Ida B. Wells and Mary Church Terrell were told to march in the back, literally, so that white women could feel uncomfortable fighting, so they wouldn't feel uncomfortable fighting for.
Ain't that crazy?
And when the 19th Amendment passed, it was white women who got the benefit. Like Jim Crow voter suppression kept Black women locked out for decades, but suddenly it wasn't white women's problem. Like now we fast forward to the feminist movement of the 60s and 70s. And Gloria Steinem and others needed Black women to pad their numbers and to fight in the streets to bring the heat. But as soon as white women got their right to work, credit cards, and to go to school, the table got smaller. Like intersectionality, they never heard of it. Our reproductive justice was never centered. And today we're watching the exact same betrayal in real time. Like white women are still propping up white supremacy because they think that it gives them a proximity to power that protects them. Like, look at how many white women voted for Trump, not just once, but twice. Look at the conservative white women in office,
3 times.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, Kristi Noem. These are the women actively helping to draft and pass laws that take away their own bodily autonomy, yet they're still doing it and they're prideful about it. And it's because they would rather uphold the illusion of dominance through whiteness than build solidarity with women they've always tried to erase. And this is where we don't converge, because Black women know survival. Like, we know community and we know how to struggle, but white womanhood in this country is often a weapon, used to get in the door and then slammed in our face, So I don't understand. I don't understand them. We know we can't trust them. We know we can't build with them. We can't do anything with them. Not even the blue bracelet, blue hair, blah blah. We can't trust them. They can't be trusted.
You ain't
Especially those ones, because it's those ones that were willing to go trash AOC's after they claimed she wasn't pure enough for them. that were willing to give. Have you not seen the video, girl?
No, I've been at work all day, girl. I ain't get off till 9.
Yes, that
Oh, it's
were
11:11. Y'all make a wish.
Okay, hold on. I gotta make my 5 wishes. I don't make one.
Yeah, bitch, come on, think big, bitch. What is you talking about? That's what bitch. From now on, I'm thinking about 5. I'm thinking of 11 of them. Running them down real quick. I want this. I want that. 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 So I'm speaking
Real
Spanish. So I'm talking real fast.
Listen, we were trained for this. I was made for this. That was the 11. No, I'm just kidding. You know, Tanya, I don't know about your like New Year's traditions, but in my family, right at 12 on New Year's Eve, we swallow 12 grapes and we make a wish for each one. So I was
Do y'all
built
shoot
for
them
this.
shits? What up, Shan? How you doing? He's like, damn, I be forgetting y'all over.
It's like a half. It's like you bite it in half. It pretty much. You swallow that bitch.
I have never ate all 12 of them, to be honest.
Girl, we try.
I chew so slowly.
I'm gonna choke on them. I'm trying to get my wishes in. Bitch.
We throw Lentos.
Wait, anybody
I
see
swallowed.
Andy say white women can't trust black women as well?
Fuck that bitch. Whoever
Yeah,
said it.
ask her what she said.
But
When is y'all
let
ever
me
trusted
say.
black women.
Yeah, fuck that hoe. I don't know who she was talking to. But anyways, it's the same people that did that to AOC that saw Marjorie Taylor Greene do one thing that they agreed with, and they're like, maybe I'll give her a chance. Like, it's these cookie baking runts, right? That will do that. Like, I don't trust any of them. Like, and even sometimes somebody the other day was like, oh, we trust Kelly or whatever her basic ass name was. She came up, she was 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden she flipped her shit and she exposed herself. I don't trust them. So I think for the vetting, we should be getting your Facebook, your MySpace, your Instagram, your
Yeah, I want to go down. Like
all
if
the
it's not
things.
y'all, like the people that I'm on here with, there's gonna be one. I want to know all of that information. I want to go deep. I want to know who you voted for. You can't come in this bitch if you didn't vote for Kamala Harris. It's just, it's our community, bitch. It's built off the 92%, the back of the 92%. And I'm muting everybody. You know what? I had somebody said, if you mind, I would love to be your mind, but I'm reckless. I'm gonna block everybody, so it probably wouldn't be a wise choice. I said, I appreciate the honesty. Okay, bring your voting records. Right. Let me see some videos of you. I'm because there's a meeting that needs to be had first. Because I have to approve before you even get in there. There's a meeting that needs to be had first. Via Zoom. Like, let me see you. Let me make sure you're a real person. Let's talk. Let's fill it out. How you doing?
You know what you got to do, Jess?
What?
You got to bring them in, and then you start making subtle jokes. And if they laugh, they're out.
Tanya's with this shit. That's what I'm saying. The Latinas, we're always tricky. Someone was like, how do we catch all these people from ICE? I'm like, you got to get a fake profile, okay? And then be like, y'all, I'm trying to join. Like, but I don't know how to do it. Was it easy for you? Like, we're tricky like that. I agree with Tanya.
Come on, being with all the tricks. I want to know.
Oh my gosh.
Hi. Say really quickly, since you're adding in people before you start talking.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'm going up. Samantha, welcome to the chat. How are you doing?
Thank you. Hi everyone. I'm up. Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
He's talking about the community.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Thank you. I was gonna.
She probably got a call.
Yeah.
Who did? No. I was looking for. Sorry, I was looking for the name. Have y'all ever heard of Win with Black Women?
Why does it sound familiar? But
I'm gonna send it to you, Jessica. I'm gonna DM you because what you're saying sounds like that. But because you said something about getting on the call for Kamala, they basically got her in the White House, but I'm still feeling like the vetting won't be what we're wanting, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I guess, like, are they all? So I still feel like what you're saying is needed, but I wanted to see if you knew about that group because they're pretty powerful. They're doing stuff, but I don't know like really what their agenda is. If you know,
like who changed the 2024 election? I might just.
I just found them out. Yeah, I just found out about them when they brought Kamala in and Biden dropped out. And I found out after doing more research, I found out that because they went on a call, they were on YouTube and they were fundraising for her, got a lot of money raised.
Thank you, Faze. Let's go.
And they, Gabriel, I don't even know. That's why I was asking you all if y'all heard of it, because I haven't really been a part of it because I feel like it's not going to necessarily match my agenda, but I joined just to kind of see what they were about more because I just found out about them last November. But when I did some research, I found out they definitely be making moves.
Yeah.
Like I do give them that. So I just don't know if their agenda is going to exactly be our agenda though. So we would have to research it more.
Right. That's why I was like, maybe I'm going to join and see. Is there a membership fee?
Not that I know of yet. I mean, of course, like whenever I support people, I would just donate money, but
right. That's what I was thinking. Well, not thinking now
because I kind of just signed up for their emails just to kind of observe.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like Stacey, I'm not gonna lie, Stacey Abrams, like there's certain people in there that are more like establishment Democrats, like they kind of more in the way than trying to actually, because I'm very far left. You ask like what kind of leftist are you? I'm way
maybe I'm hanging off the edge, okay?
I am so far. I think with Trump taking us so far right with his crazy that was beautiful, but with Trump's crazy policies, he's taking us so far right. I feel like we have to go even. I mean, I'm already far left anyway, but I feel like it's even more dire that we go extremely far left just to repair.
I think that's what we're losing for real. I'm not gonna lie.
Just to repair all that crazy stuff he's broken, and then we needed to go farther left anyway to begin with. Stacey Abrams, yeah, but it's the policy is like, is she for what we want, for our vote? So that's what I concern myself with. Is some of the things that I find are important to us from just listening to us in the lives. Like, is she supporting, like, stuff we asked Bernard and James and Jamal's live, and I don't think she's for, I don't need any more Democrats just there sitting there in the way, like what's in there right now is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I think we should check them out. And of course, I'm going to be in touch with you in the DM.
Yes. And I'm going to check out for that too. Thank you for the fireworks.
It's so pretty.
I know. I don't know what it is about all the. I love Vegas. All the lights and gifts and shit just gets me all excited. I be like, "'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, make it go. Make it go." My bad. Go ahead.
No, let her finish. Shut up.
I said that's how you know she don't have kids.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
I'm too high for this, bro.
Baby, you're a firework. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't have any kids, and that's a story I'm gonna tell in the link with all the girls.
Hey, you know who Janae is and Mariah, the scientist? You look like a combination of the two. That's a compliment.
I didn't hear what you said
because
I kind of hadn't got to you just yet because Samantha was still speaking and I was still talking, but since she
I forgot why, but this guy's a piece of shit. But I forgot why we blocked you in Casas today,
bro. This is why fucking no one likes Latinas, bro. Oh my God,
aren't you Latino?
Hell nah.
Entonces, ¿por qué te llamas Gómez?
No, tell me what you are.
I'm a proud white man, right?
Is there such a thing?
You don't even say that. That's how you know you're Latino. They don't even.
Oh my God! Yo.
Y'all laughing, but I'm just mocking y'all.
Yeah.
You don't need to
White
be
men,
like,
white
I'm
men
an
don't
independent woman.
Yeah, I never heard a white guy say that.
Damn, that was funny as
I'm
hell.
a proud white guy.
It didn't even come out
Congratulations.
right. I'm a proud white. That didn't even sound right.
Yeah, I'm a proud white man.
Congratulations.
I'm a proud white man hater.
Don't say that.
Okay.
Whoa.
What brings you up here? What's your name? Gomez?
Carlos Gomez. Yeah, that's my name.
You're a proud white man, Carlos Gomez.
Yes, I'm a proud white man.
No mames, way.
I don't know what that means. I'm white.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Hold up. Is the hold up. Are you the dude that's on your profile?
Yeah, the proud white man.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Oh my god, he got a Latino first name too. Shit.
I'm literally white, bro. Why y'all
I was like,
laughing?
did I hear his first name right? Because he has a Latino first name and last name.
Y'all need Carlos Gomez.
Ethnicity. My race is white.
Y'all need to see
Carlos, they're gonna take your name out of the system. They're gonna take your name out. They're not gonna be fucking with you, eh?
Dude, look at this ugly ass.
Boy, I know, right?
I was literally on my way to bed. I was on my way to bed.
I'm sorry, Emperor.
Come back up, Lord have mercy.
Okay, look at my skin color though.
You made us sick.
Oh God.
Wow.
You gotta leave
You
the
look
basement and get some
sickly.
color.
Oh my God.
Get some vitamin D.
You're a Spanish American. So that's white tea. Chima.
I'm clearly fucking white, bro. What like why y'all
Spanish American.
Yeah, you look confident as fuck.
Oh my goodness.
You have to see a big screen, Jess, because
You
this
look very
nose, this nose, they could have built the alligator Alcatraz on that motherfucking nose.
I'm
Look at that thing.
You definitely gotta be confident to be looking like that.
Look at the nose.
Oh my god, Carlos.
I got so many shades they thought I had a lazy eye. That's a meat gun shit. Rick Ross. Yeah.
No.
You have a
So
lazy
many
eye?
shades they thought I had a lazy eye.
No.
Not the
I just know everybody's not gonna need birth control for the next year after that. Like,
Oh my god, I bet
ovaries just
it's gonna be
dried
an
the fuck
uptake in
up.
bitches.
No one wanted to breed with you.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of bitches.
Why you say that face?
Right? They finna either come on out, or they just gonna no. Y'all gonna
Anyways,
think.
let's get
Hold
back to
on,
the
really
wedding. I
quick.
think that's
Be
the
quiet,
topic we
Carlos.
wanna talk about.
Adios. Cállate, way. So, watch. You gonna think bitches ever since Trump got in office, my bitch been freaky. You know what I'm saying? Cause she be swallowing your loads. She be like, yeah, put it on my back. Put it on my anywhere but inside of me. Ain't no way I'm carrying on your dusty ass legacy, bitch. Okay, but it's gonna be an uptake and swallow.
You can't get in ABs.
Right. I ain't risking playing no
In
type
my
of games
hair.
with you. You
I'm
gonna think
so
is she
tweet.
gonna
What you
play it and twist it and she gonna think she freaky.
Hey,
but
my
it
girl,
really
so
ain't gonna be
freaky
like
now.
What y'all yapping about here?
We probably should whisper this because his mom
Put it
probably
in the
can hear what
sock.
we're saying.
I want to see you put it in the
Carlos.
sock. Put it on the wall. She gonna tell you do some stupid shit. And you gonna think it's freaky. You like, oh my god,
Right.
She told me to put it on my stereo.
Yeah. Anywhere but inside of me. Sure.
Anywhere, okay,
Why-
any fucking where.
What the fuck? Why y'all sexually harassing me here, bro?
We're not even talking about you.
Go ahead.
Definitely.
Yeah,
when
y'all
you
just talking about me.
You ain't talking about Dane, thank you for the $1 to say. Ask him what kind of car you got, Gomez.
Honda Civic.
1994 Honda Toyota.
He said Honda Toyota.
Not the Toyota.
I got a Honda Toyota.
Not the mom car. Did your mama give it to you?
Not the mom.
Nah, that's my grandma before she passed.
Oh my goodness. What was your grandma name?
Now he's trying to fix
She probably found out she voted
Que
for Trump.
nombre su abuela.
He couldn't keep living in this
Her name was
with you.
Carmen.
She found out he voted for Trump.
Carmen
and then she
Sandiego?
passed away.
I
1
know,
point
isn't
for
it?
Yeah,
Corley.
but anyways, yeah, I'm rocking a 1994 Honda Toyota though.
His mom probably got conceived in that car too.
Y'all, like the Pope when JD Vance went to visit him and
That's
he
fucking
passed away
fucked
like
up.
the next
He
day.
just said my mom was raped. What the fuck?
Didn't say
Shut
that.
the hell
He just said
up.
conceived by cartel. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? The cartel
What?
rapes people. What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking? Who said cartel?
No one say anything about the
Nobody
cartel.
said that.
I'm
sir.
sorry.
I said your
sounded like
mother
you said
probably
that.
got
Hold on.
conceived
Okay,
in that
there.
cartoon.
Hold on. Un momento. There's a lot to unpack right there, Carlos. Tell me about your time with the cartel.
Shit, I don't got shit to do with the cartel. Fuck
Me
them
myself.
bitches. I'm in Ohio. I don't gotta worry about that shit.
He's too soft.
Are you eating the dogs?
Or the cats.
No, I'm like 20 minutes from where they're eating the dog. I'm in Dayton.
I have a question.
Don't disrespect Dayton.
Dayton is ass. What are you talking about? Don't disrespect
Don't
Dayton.
disrespect Dayton.
Cincinnati
I have
is
a
way better
question
than
for
Dayton.
Carlos. Para Carlos.
Go ahead.
Carlos, is your mom Yolanda Saldivar?
Oh shit!
It sounds like it.
I don't speak that language, all right? I speak American. So if you could just speak
American?
Hold on. Oh my God.
You speak American to
Sounds
me,
about
boy.
stupid.
Hold on. Now we have to go deeper again. Carlos, what is your highest level of education?
I'm currently in for a bachelor's. I'm my sophomore year.
And what are you majoring in?
Political
Allegedly.
science.
Okay, tell me one of Donald Trump's policies then. You said political science?
Currently, he passed the Take It Down Act a few months ago. And
The
also
who?
the
No.
Take
Tell
It
me what
Down
he
Act.
ran on. Tell me a
That's a
policy that he
policy.
ran on.
Tariffs, foreign policy with Israel, Ukraine.
What you just everybody's running on a foreign policy. What are the details?
I just specified Israel being a huge dick rider for Israel.
That was in his policy.
Yeah, supporting Israel.
What school are you going? Are you going to Trump University?
I don't even like Trump. What are you talking about?
So who you vote for?
I voted for Trump.
Why did you
I
vote
voted
for Trump then?
He was a better option. I don't like how the last 4 years went. Biden would have been the exact same, or Kamala would have been the exact same.
Tell me what Trump was going to do different. That you
Not much, but I mean, he was going to do as much damage with her reparations, wanting to study it, and also the Green New Deal that she supported back in 2018.
What reparations? Reparation for Black people?
Yeah, for Black people who were never slaves.
Oh, you don't want them to get reparations?
Not cash. No, I don't think cash.
They were never slaves. What were they?
What do you mean?
What were they? You said they were never slaves.
I mean, they were grandchildren, great grandchildren of slaves.
I'm sorry. Hold on. He said he's a huge dick. Hold on. He said he's a
he's not
huge
good
dick
at it.
rider for Israel, right?
Trump is, yeah.
Are you?
Trump is.
Yeah. But you liked it, right? You liked the
I
dick
don't.
riding.
I don't. I
No,
don't
you
like
did.
it.
You did. You. I saw your profile, dude.
You talking
Are you telling me the people that live in Israel were, in the Holocaust? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm pro-Palestine. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're
Also,
not.
he's lying.
No,
There's
he's
no
not.
such.
So,
Also,
hold on.
he's
If you
lying.
want
There's
to
no
follow
such.
his-
Hold on, really quick. Drop some coconuts for Jock Socks. Thank you for the $20. I said, can we please take down the American speaker?
And he's also
fucking hollering.
lying. There's
Drop
no
some
such thing as
coconuts.
no Green New Deal.
Right, drop some coconuts for Jock
You
Socks in the
guys
chat,
ain't
y'all.
got
He has
this is
started
supposed to
passing
be
around the plate. There is 30 left on his head top, okay? Baby.
Amen to that shit.
With this stupidity, if you send 100, I'll never mind.
Does he have a bidet though?
Do you have a bidet?
American, please.
Oh
Dear
my
God.
God.
Somebody kick him.
We don't
You
speak
said
American, Carlos.
that you had an A.
You don't speak education either, do you?
This is why we need the Department of Education. This is why we
Education.
need Medicaid.
No.
These kind of people need the resources.
Yes, Phaser. With pleasure. And I
They
don't never
need
say
'em.
that either.
So I just answered all your questions, and now you're upset that I answered them.
He should have been a heavy period.
Very heavy, okay?
Hey, your grandma's getting deported, buddy. All right, I'll make sure of it.
Which one?
That's
the one
not-
that's in Mexico or the one that's in heaven?
The one that's in Mexico is going to
What you gonna deport?
Dumbass.
You gonna deport my grandma from heaven?
Shut your
Why
stupid
grandma in
mouth.
heaven? Where's she gonna go?
We're going to deport
No,
Mecca.
she's in Mexico. I don't know what she's talking about.
No.
Mira, tu abuelita, ya sé, tu abuelita, I think
Can I just
you
say
should pour
something real
your,
quick?
we should deport
I'm
your
going
dead
to
grandma.
no, look.
Can I
want
say
the
something real
American
fast?
government
Hold
to
on,
not put an
hold on,
alligator.
one second. Who said that? Who said, can I say something really quick?
I did.
Yes, go
And
ahead.
I-
You
I
kind of
wanna
sound like
address-
Oya a little bit. I was like, Oya up
I'm
there?
sorry.
No. Go ahead.
That's me. So I just want to take it away from this idiot over here. And I want to say I'm passionate about politics. I'm passionate about civil rights.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about liberation and equality and all good stuff. But most of all, I am passionate about global warming.
Well, you're an
because shut up. I'm
Wait,
passionate
are you-
about global
are you
warming.
American?
Because while we're out here organizing and
Put 'em on
protesting,
mute. Go ahead,
climate
babe.
change is out here doing the Lord's work, one idiot like this at a time. Honestly, global warming is our strongest ally. It don't argue on Facebook. It doesn't do debates. It just shows up at the cookout with record-breaking heat, and it fries these people to a crisp. So let's all give a round of applause for global warming to do its job and wipe these people out of existence. How about that? Let's do that.
What's his name? Gomez.
Yo,
Who did you say you voted for again?
I voted for Trump. I voted-
Don't bring your ass back to this big boy. You have been blocked. And I usually don't even do that. I'll be like, people can come back another day. First of all, drop some motherfucking coconuts for FaZe. Everybody who was done with his ass, say thank you, FaZe, in the chat. Thank you, FaZe, and drop some coconuts.
Thank you, FaZe, so much.
Don't bring it. And I usually give people like, hey, you've been dropped for the day. Come back. Maybe it'll sit in you. Don't come back to this bitch. I do not have conversation with that much stupidity. The man said, I speak American. We asked that he had a bend day. He said, I don't speak that language. Baby, what is wrong?
What?
Your family has failed you. Your life is a failure.
I needed to go into Cash App. I'm like, boop, boop.
American.
The worst.
Thank you, FaZe. More coconuts, FaZe. No problem. Don't waste energy on it. Yeah, like you can't come back. I was like, I'll block him for
This is why I say thank you, global warming, because global warming is going to do our job for us. That's it.
Come on, FaZe out here doing global warming. Don't bring your ass back. He is the bend day, okay?
Thank you for bringing that up because that's not brought up enough.
You say you don't want to get cash to get rid
Yes, Jocks. Thank you.
The
That's
worst
not
part of
part
this,
of it.
the worst part of this is his babies are gonna end up in the same seat as his uncles. Like, bruh, you're literally
That's what's crazy. First of all, he was very much so Hispanic.
And he was lying
Carlos-
because there's
Carlos
no such
Gomez.
thing as the green. There's no such thing as no Green New Deal. The New Deal was given to white people for welfare, like back in the what 40s, the 50s, or something like that, or the 70s. So he was completely lying.
I think he was talking about Kamala getting helping people get homes or something.
Oh, that man is stupid.
When he lost me at I speak American. What the fuck?
Supposed to being bad. I can't with y'all.
Have you guys seen that theory that you were not supposed to trust people with no upper lip?
no, you guys are butchering it. Okay,
No, their lips are wider than their eyebrows.
Yes. Somebody said it in I think it was Skep's Lives. It's like if you don't have no lips, that means you're supposed to be shutting the
It
fuck
was
up or
me. What do you
something like
mean
that.
somebody? Y'all are forgetting me. It was
Saji, you do got all the best.
It was sad. She said your eyebrows can be thicker than your
listen, it's my dissertation.
But that one guy-
It's the eyebrow to lip ratio. If your
said
eyebrows are thicker than both your top and bottom lip, then you're a shitty psychopath.
Oh.
I was fucking hollering, y'all. Drop some more coconuts for FaZe. FaZe said thank you, because I'm like, it can't be this dumb out there. Even you can't even. Oh my goodness! Oh,
because I was like, I can't do this tonight.
yeah. W FaZe. Don't forget me. I will always remember you.
I'm still
Somebody's gonna be deported. I don't like that.
I'm still wondering what American language is.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Nothing to Fort MAGA.
Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, that's different. That's why he said, drop the American speaker, please.
My name is Carlos.
He knew exactly what she was saying. I'm my own speak that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Thank you, Jocks. I appreciate it. He started that.
I love you. I
Oh,
love you so much.
I love you too. Jocks has been here since the beginning too, y'all. It's been a long time. It took me out. Emperor, I'm sorry. I know you was on your way to bed. When she was like, hold on, I gotta go back up here because what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, Emperor really like circled back.
That's the thing about these lives.
Came back up.
I used to tell people like, all right, y'all, I'm finna get off, and people would get off.
I was supposed to clean my guinea pig cage. Y'all come still sit up here.
And they'll come back like an hour later and say, you still on here? I thought you was getting off. That's why I say you might not want to leave until it actually just disappears. Because
Jessica, you were supposed to leave Jamal's live, and you still in the comments like lurking.
I got caught up listening.
Jamal was like, okay, let's get ready to go to Jessica's live. She like, I'm in the comments.
I'm like, I'm already right here. I got something to say. Hold on.
Like, girl, if you don't.
He said, go live. I said, okay, my bad. All right. I felt like, I was outside the party. I couldn't get in.
No, Sag, you do not have the MD.
Oh my goodness. Just why I will make you spin the block. Come on now. You gotta spin that motherfucking block.
Right. She spun the block.
Come on now. Don't want to leave. You always come back. That's why they say you gotta let it go. And if it's meant, it'll always come back to you. So it's free around here. You can leave.
I do agree with you though.
Come back.
Yes, like letting people just talk, and you learn a lot from them, but it's definitely hard to not get triggered.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to work on, is to not get triggered. Like I just get so angry because I'm actually on a board for children with special needs for my county. And that's who I fight for. All like 4 out of my 5 sons one had an IP. He's an adult now. The other and the younger 3 have one. So I actually just got out of a meeting before I came into Jamal's live. I was actually just in that meeting for my board. But I just got promoted, I guess, to the vice president. So I'm very, passionate about it. And that's why I'm homeschooling my sons, because I feel like the schools are doing an adequate job. But it's, you're right. Like I do want to like study them, like how they've studied us for centuries. But they're narcissists. Like I feel like you heard one, you didn't heard them all. Like they're all like that, devoid of emotion, saying the same things over and over. Like even when we were saying all this stuff, no stress, she still stayed in the comments and was just
and she
there.
said, I'm leaving. Did you say I was supposed to die? I'm leaving. And she never left.
Follow.
She never left.
She never left. She just and I'm like, this is a narcissist, because my ex was a narcissist, and they don't feel bad when you attack them.
They don't feel the way, they don't feel like a lot of other people do. Samantha, thank you for saying that, because
that's true. Yeah, exactly.
I'm on the spectrum, so like, and and I'm a 39-year-old queer man, so it's like,
and I love you.
I just want to hug you.
Thank you.
So thank you for saying what you just did. It made me feel a little bit better about myself. So thanks.
You should always feel great.
Yeah, you are so important.
Jessica has always been like, a voice of reason, and like tells the truth. Yeah. Always.
Samantha, did you watch the?
I tried not to. I was like tearing up with her. Like I was so angry. I was really angry. But I was like, I really need to listen to them and learn these people, because they're evil and they're crazy. And I'm getting better at it.
Take the power away. Go ahead, just.
It's not easy. First of all, it's Jamal up here covered up in this blanket. It looked like a one of them,
a granny,
like a George Washington wig or something like that.
Oh, burrito.
But too, like I calmly blocked them. Okay, they do need to be studied, and I get it.
They do.
And as we continue to know who the fuck we are and step into our power, and we do that collectively, which gives us more power.
Yeah.
We are able to, like just same way, like they know who they are. They feel like they have power and entitlement. So if you say cracker, they don't really even get offended.
They don't get offended.
We say
they don't
get
feel
offended.
anything.
Right. So as we continue to step in our power and know who we are, the less it phases you. And then you got to sometimes separate which is not easy all the time. Don't get it fucked up, because I've cried on this bitch before.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to let these tears roll real quick.
But
my sister.
It's like a case study. You know what I mean? And they're so serious. Some of them, or a lot of them, are so serious in the answer. And in order to kind of get real statistics, you have to
data
of a lot of them. You need to do it. You know, you need a lot of test subjects, not just a few. And we like, oh, they say the same thing over and over and over. Like, is that a 90%, 80%? As we continue to widen the test subjects, we can get more critical data. It's triggering.
I don't want to be known. I don't want to be referred to as a test subject.
Are you MAGA?
No, hell
no. I know. I'm talking about these MAGA motherfuckers.
We're talking about MAGA.
No. I thought we were talking about something else. Sorry.
No. I'm talking about MAGA.
Not Jocks up here. Not Jocks up here censoring himself, Jesus.
Not talking about
Okay, James. Thanks a lot.
I will be censored.
Surprise.
I thought you were talking about something else. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, Josh.
No. I'm talking about MAGA, because they are triggering, and the things in the rhetoric, like they say, like that one lady that was like, "Grape isn't the problem; it's incest." Like, we need to hear what the fuck is coming out of your mouth. Like, if we cannot, if the less we interrupt them, and I like to clip them at times when they just go off on their rant, and so they can hear how they sound. That's why I like sometimes like, don't interrupt them. Let them hear, because we can't hear it. They're not they don't give a fuck about our logic. They don't understand logic.
They don't.
Which is why it's important for us to notate what they're saying, how they're saying it, what gets them triggered. Is it a self-reflection thing?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, like we have to listen to.
They also think that everything that we say is fake.
Yeah, so I'm like, so we don't need to try to like, oh, you're so stupid because he did it. They're dumb. They don't get it. They don't care. It don't matter what we say.
Don't care. Nothing they say is not gonna like. You can trigger them. You have to treat them the way they treat you, but it's a matter of like getting you have to really become a very nasty person that we naturally are not.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only way. Like how Trump is, my ex is the same way. My mother, like, I had to stop talking to my mom for like 2 years to get her some sense. I had.
Sometimes you got to do it. You can love.
I didn't even do
it.
Right. I didn't even do it on purpose. She was calling my other phone and I didn't know it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm an empath as well. Because I saw someone say James is. Jessica's an empath, and I was like, I was having like out of body, just like nightmares, just out of body. Really, it was a struggle as an empath to cut that cord from my mother, you know. But once I realized she was a narcissist, she had did something, I just had to cut her off, try to take my energy back and cut her off, because they just suck your energy. They're energy vampires, and she is so much better now because you had to treat them like very badly. Like the way they treat you to get them to get some sense in their head. That's why I like Gavin Newsom, how he treats Trump, because that's what you have to go low. You have to go really low.
Though.
You gotta go white for white. You gotta go white for white.
Guys, I was gonna ask you a question. Right. Did you see the videos from the court from that case with Brian Kohlberger, the one that unalived the college students in their house?
Oh yes,
wait,
I
what?
was listening to it today.
Wait.
Yes, this happened during C-19, right? I believe.
Yeah. In
was,
Iowa.
You need to look it up. The sister of one of the girls that he unalived, read him for filth, and that's how you have to treat these people. Like, you gotta take the power from them. A lot of them just come up here to like get that reaction.
And that's why I don't give it to them. I'm not gonna give you what you want.
I think they come up here to suck our energy, our energy stores. They are energy vampires. They just sit up there. They just love it. They don't want to go down. Because I could never do that. I could never go in their spaces and just sit there and have people tell me to unalive myself, or just even be around people with that ugly, negative, nasty energy. Because I'm an empath, so you would absorb that. And they don't. They're actually pulling it from us. They love it. That's why even when she was supposed to leave, she was still in the comments, and she was just like, "I love
She
your live."
needed a reaction.
Yeah, she
That
needed our
is-
energy.
That is a simple narcissistic
Let me
abusive
give her name
power.
real quick. Everybody got their pens ready?
A pen?
I'm gonna give y'all her name. I saw her in the comments too. It's MEETHANY Methany. That's it.
Because I really was taking you seriously. I can't deal with you tonight. I cannot deal with you. It is too late for this mess. I was really about to write her name down. Like, I'm about to call this lady. And
I started writing it down and I said M.E. I said, I know where this is going.
I was about to try to get her.
You know what I like about your lives, Jess? They're so relaxed. I can't stand a serious live.
They don't care. Oh, you say you can't stand serious live.
I don't like a serious live where people can't just talk and laugh and joke.
Right. This was a heavy topic. I mean,
James being for real with this militant ass. Nobody.
Hey, listen, just
he
because
is
you're
so
off,
militant.
just because you
I'm
off
scared,
shift doesn't mean you could be. You're always on.
I'm scared of Jamal.
Not me saying it out loud.
He said you can laugh on mute in my live, bitch. Okay.
Right, it was my first live with Jamal, and I was very scared. It was. I was like, please drop me back down. It was very intense. Jamal, like, no, you gonna stay up here. He was holding me hostage. It's so scary. He was like, I run a tight ship.
Yeah. Okay. You ever been in the Navy before? It's a precedent that's already, baby. You don't overtalk. You wait your turn. You only laugh when it's your turn, or you laugh on mute. If you need to make a non-announcement, you put a cookie up, or you wave your hand.
I'm under.
Yes, yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or the day
Jones?
before? He said we had 1 minute. He said you get 1 minute, and when you're done with your minute, you'll get muted. So I was putting in the chat, take a deep breath before.
I just want to say, wait.
Yeah, he told me you got one sentence. I just said one question. I was like, okay, I gotta get really creative because I'm really passionate about this question.
I felt bad for Jill Stein, friend. Jill Stein, your friend. Could you tell I had enough today when I said? I said
I'm excited. Yeah, you got online and said, what you say? You said,
I feel so bad for her.
I said
She was
one
a little
question.
lost.
I said you got one question. No, you said get to the question. What is the question? Just I appreciate all you do. I'm excited. Got a sick.
Good night, Tania. Is it Tania or Tanya?
Don't leave us, friend.
I hate messing around.
Good night, Tania.
Tanya,
It's
beautiful.
Tanya. I have been calling her the wrong name.
It's Tania. She said she liked when I call her Tania.
Tanya, and I love her.
It sounds fancy.
Jocks, you're not worthy.
Hold on, Father, you got a 68.
I know this.
68 Camaro SS today. Gotta go. My boys is here. Have a good time. Oh, they finna go vroom vroom and that shit. They finna go make real loud noise.
Do you all feel like people like
mad because I said congratulations?
Do y'all feel like Jamal, like people like Piffy? Can we bring them into the fold, or do you think they're like a lost cause?
Hold on, I got there late. What was her stand? Have
She's a
fun,
Green
Faith.
Party.
Thank
She
you
was a
so
third-
much. I appreciate
She was
you.
Third party Green Party. Like she didn't vote for Trump. She was vote for Jill Stein. So I was like wondering, what do y'all think about that? Because that's the first time I think I've ever talked to a Black person that voted for Jill Stein, like since Trump was in office.
I'm still here.
We've met a lot in Caso, Samantha. Hell yeah. Every FBA that I've met either didn't vote or
Yeah, the ones I
voted for
see,
Jill
they
Stein
didn't
or
didn't
Trump.
vote. I think when I was in there, none of them have voted at
You know
all.
what I feel about people? You know, I mean, you can tell a lot about somebody, especially in elections like this, about who they vote for and what they think and how they feel. You vote
Right.
for Jill Stein knowing that she has no chance of winning. You feel like that about your life. You feel like the choices you make have no choice of winning. Like no matter what you do, you're not heard, you're not seen, and you're so succumb to it. That thought process that you even make decisions that doesn't even allow you to win in any capacity.
Yeah, Sag said they said it for reparations. So do y'all think they can be saved, or because Jamal was evil to Piffy, and I felt like maybe she can come back into the fold.
I was evil.
You were horrible.
Jamal, what'd you say to her before I got there?
And I wanted to. Oh, Sag, no, don't do that to Piffy.
Listen, Samantha, don't come back up on my panel.
No, don't boot me out. Don't
call
ban me
me
from the
evil.
panel.
I think this is what I think. I think the older you get, the more set in your ways you are, unless you choose to want to learn. There is
Yeah.
a reason that when they stole the slaves, they would unalive the older generation and teach the new ones, and then do terrible things in front of the kids to the dads so they can, demasculate them and all the other type of stuff. But they focus on the children, which is why now they're just trying to get rid of they're taking all the older folks off the Medicaid, right? The baby boomers, hoping that they're gonna unalive out because they ain't gonna be able to go to this hospital, that hospital. They are trying to get rid of all, the immigrants and this not. And they're focusing on, even though they're taking away Department of Education, they're implementing their religion. The thing is to indoctrinate the children, because it's easier to train up a child than to change a grown man's mind, which is why we cannot save them if they don't want to be saved and they don't want to be saved. My thing is, when you chase a dog, they run. So I'm not going to chase you to come vote, because you're going to keep running because you want that attention. But as soon as I stop and turn around, you will then turn around and be like, what's going on over there? Then you'll begin to come over here as we focus on the children, like at these colleges who are turning 18 and 19 every single year, and even 20 and 21, some of them being their first time being able to vote. So I think focusing on them and the people who didn't vote for reasons, out of their control or lack of knowledge.
Or voting for the first Black woman. That is problematic.
You said what?
I said that is problematic that she wouldn't vote for the first Black woman.
Quick segue, quick mod announcement.
Let's say, Jocks, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Quick mod announcement. Let me tell y'all something. If you're in this chat, do not treat women like property. I'm serious. You want to piss me off tonight?
You mute that guy?
If you want to piss me off tonight, treat women like property. You will find a different side of me that you never met before. Do not come here playing games with women.
He's like bothering me.
You heard her
I
first.
tried not to comment, but I was like, he's bothering me. Like, this dude is the way he's talking to Sag.
Wait, what do I need to say? Somebody got out of here. Somebody got muted for about 5 minutes. Can I take
That was
you out,
me.
please?
Now
I have
he
money.
trying to say yes.
Show her you have money. Don't throw no one coin. Throw her a yacht.
Give her a yacht.
Bencia. How do I say yacht in Espanol?
And the jets. Send the
Samantha.
jets as well.
Say it again.
But Samantha, what you were saying it's absolutely correct. Like, yes, hands down. Like, and like it goes against like the books that are being banned from the libraries. It goes against that. Like, this is what is being erased from our history.
Right.
And like they're trying to erase everything. And this is it's as awful as it is, and it's really.
Hold up, because I'm actually like fucking annoyed. This man, I told him, James told him, I'm not property. And he literally said, then what are you?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm saying, like, I'm trying not to interject because Sag knows I'm very protective. Like, already, I'm like, these are my people. Leave her alone. And I was like, let me try not to jump in.
Yeah.
And but Jamal said something to him, so I'm like, okay, I'm
telling y'all.
Okay,
Can he come up here so I can give him his 77 miserable coins back? I want that shit.
Can Jocks finish what he was saying real quick?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, all these books that are being like blocked from libraries, and my sisters are like librarians and teachers, and they are constantly being like told what not to teach and what not to put up on their walls, and like or being told to put up certain things on their walls.
Nazi Germany is like a nightmare.
It really is, and it's like it's awful.
Jessica,
And
what
like,
she's talking about is more important than ever. Like, us coming together, and our money is our power. Putting it behind the candidates that we want to all, because this is unacceptable. It really is. And I like I said in the last life, I want a complete overhaul.
And you know what? At this point, I'm like, you know what? deport me. Like I like
jobs are not.
I volunteer as a tribute. Deport me.
No, you're not going nowhere.
No, I would like to. I actually would like to.
Deport MAGA is what I say.
Yeah,
'cause I don't.
I
No,
agree.
but at this point, though, I'm like, get me the fuck out of here.
Ugh. I know the feeling. I was kind of thinking like, can I come to kids? But I was like, no, I can't. I gotta stay back and fight.
I think it's important, y'all. I think y'all. Thank you, Jamal, for knocking out that Mickey Picky goal. I appreciate you. Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
Tania, when you're in a relationship and you're into it with your partner, have y'all ever given somebody the silent treatment?
Absolutely.
And you give them the silent treatment because it's effective, right? Because they want your attention.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
So even sometimes, y'all, I know it's hard. Please ignore them like they mama do. There's a
But
reason
don't we
why
sometimes get in the car, Jessica, and drive away and just never come back? don't we do that too?
I've actually done that a couple times.
Yes, I moved all my stuff out of the house when he was at work, and he came back.
I did too. Even out of town, and then came out. Everything was
So
gone.
we can't fly out the country, Jessica.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta just ignore them and get them silent treatment.
Yeah,
Dang it.
ignore them because that's even more powerful to ignore them because you're screaming so loud. You want attention so bad that you keep spamming. And how little do you have to feel to come in somebody's life? Keep spamming and nobody adds you. No, they ignore you as if you start questioning the app. Like, is my comment going through? I want you to feel all of that. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel being skipped over, being invisible when you're screaming as loud as you are. The same way your mom does.
That's why I like Instagram, because on Instagram, I used to tell people, I'm not going to block you. I'm going to restrict you. So you're screaming into the abyss, but no one will ever hear your comment.
I love that. Classic.
Yes, that's why I'm like, I want them to feel like that. Is that y'all Kwame? That's your Kwame, Saji?
Oh my gosh, Jen, you hear them? Do you hear them?
My Kwame is diabolical, but that is the especially after that shit. Especially after that 77 fucking
I'm about to
roses.
feed them some carrots.
That ain't Sasha the Kwame, because if it was that Kwame, he wouldn't have said nothing when he saw me up here.
No, that's definitely the Kwame, but it's not my Kwame, please.
Did y'all see how nervous he got when he was on that panel the last time with me? And I said, I'll be in New York for a play. I said, and I don't want to get taken down, but I want you to know we can go to the barbershop while I'm in town. We go to the barbershop. I have a fade for you.
That is,
catch it.
Catch it, Kwame, because he follows me. Hold up, let me check the profile.
Catch it.
Okay, it's not that Kwame. They just happen to also follow me.
No, that's not that Kwame. Oh, that Kwame said.
Another
Kwame, did you vote? Let me see. Let me pull him up. That is that Kwame. Kwame.
Please let it be just one Kwame. We can't do two. We can't do another one.
Jonathan.
Who you vote for, Kwame?
Jonathan, you can catch lice.
Oh, he voted for Kamala Harris. I can tell by his. I'm going to have to drop Jess because you have too many gangsters up here. I'm hollering. Yeah, he voted for Kamala Harris. I can tell by his repost. I go to people's reposts. What you repost is the things that you agree with.
Maybe I can't see all the comments. Like
you can't see the comments?
So I can't see all the comments. They're just
coming in late. They're coming in late. Like Jess can
Oh.
read them faster.
Oh, okay, got it.
What happened to the guy? I still feel bad about that night that I went off. What's his name? The older man I said something about his mama, and bless his heart, his mama.
Oh yeah, that's
so-
my
I
friend too. I love him. I appreciate it. See, that's the thing I love about us. Like, that's not a problem saying like I apologize. I was wrong. I didn't mean to. I kind of got out of hand. Harold is his name. Harold, are you in here? He was in here early. He always say like,
That's my boy.
I sent you. He always supporting. He'll say, "I'm sending you $20 just cause I appreciate you, just showing you love." Red State Wi-Fi is slow. Are you in a red state too, Jock Socks?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Is that a red state?
I think maybe now.
Hey, D Love.
With Fetterman. With stroke Fetterman, yes.
Yeah.
You related to him, Jocks?
No, hell no.
Oh, I thought I saw a resemblance. I was just asking.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get off in a minute. I'm hungry.
No way.
When I start pulling out snacks, I mean, I need to go to bed.
It's purple, yeah.
I'm about to go grab a snack too. I'm sorry.
Why I accidentally pulled out the wrong seasoning. I was making nachos today, but instead of my taco seasoning, I pulled out the lemon pepper seasoning packet.
I've done it before. I've done that too.
Oh my god.
I gotta throw that away. I tried to eat them nachos. That stuff was so salty. I thought I was gonna have a nut.
Oh, you thought you was gonna have a what?
I'd have another visit to the people.
Oh yeah, we can't have that right now.
So I'm trying to lose this weight. You know, me and Manjaro are best friends right now.
Oh, maybe we'll do like a fitness Friday or something. Do you
No,
like
I
working
will
out? You
not
don't
be
like working
here.
out, do you?
I will
I
not
wish
be
I
here.
could, but I don't want to.
Either.
I'm gonna be busy that Friday.
I'm be asleep.
You don't even know which Friday it is.
I mean, I'm be at work all day, 24-hour shift.
Let me tell you, Jess, how many men I turned down because they were like big, like gym rats. One time, this guy was like, "I'm a cook for you." I was like, "Bet." He made a fucking chicken salad, bro. What the hell?
Look, somebody
the hell?
flirting with me in the comments, y'all. Somebody flirting with me in the comments.
That would have
Yeah,
pissed me off. James, let me find out.
Stop.
I seen them said they missed you earlier.
You say you look so good. Stop.
Why is giving somebody you done cussed out that they act like they was straight and they was MAGA, but they really do like you, so they made a backup account so they can flirt with you because they love you.
That's why the grinder like had like fucking, you know,
I wasn't flirting, I was just being real. Okay, my bad.
Is that glory hole, Joel?
Flirting. It's okay. We can flirt.
I'm just joking, Jonathan. But
That probably is Glory Hole Joel though.
You know, Glory Hole Joel was mad. I told Glory Hole Joel he had lice, scabies, and bed bugs.
I'm hollering. Okay.
With them 3 million followers and that mouth that's cocked to the side like somebody pushed his teeth back on one side.
I'm deceased.
I appreciate that, Jonathan. He appreciated it.
I'm so mad because people wanted to have a real conversation with him. And I just wanted to pay him a hand heart to watch him get onto his truck because he walked next to his truck and it looked like the footstep thingy was right by his ear.
He definitely hop out that bitch. I saw one of his videos.
He
I said,
fly
"This nigga
at that
hop out
bitch."
this motherfucker." And that's the thing. You walk around them, they probably know you in your little city, but you ain't gonna drive that truck anywhere else. You pull up in that white privilege truck somewhere, they're gonna think you stole it.
But he's not hopping, just hop is it's a small hop. He's bungee jumping out that bitch. Like, it's twice as tall as him. It's so bad.
You're like eHarmony.com tonight. I'm fucking hollering. Y'all, speaking of eHarmony, off topic. I love Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson together. He's taking her golfing. It's so cute. She's like, he's so nice. I don't know, stupid ass rap ninjas that you date and come up with just assholes, misogynistic. Klay looks like a really nice guy. They're cute together. Whether it lasts forever or not, she deserved even a piece of happiness and joy. I love her. She
man, girl, listen. They're a cute couple, but he gives player as fuck. I'm sorry.
He gives.
Who are you guys talking about?
Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm saying this in the best way. Like he gives like cute but corny, you know? Like he makes like little nice jokes. Like he's not player or don't have a lot of bitches because he may not have that type of swag, like game. He's like, yeah, I play anime, I play Fortnite.
I'm gonna go look up his past relationships
Who is
right
Klay
now.
Thompson? Klay Thompson. Who is Klay Thompson? I say Klay Thomas.
We gotta read this shit.
Well, even if
Ex-wife?
he whatever that is, I think because she seems to be happy right now. So even if you can experience love for 6 months and be in one of the happiest and create some of the happiest memories of your life, especially if it don't end real bad, that kind of negates all of that, and then go on different ways, that could be fine too. Because I rather have loved and lost than not have loved at all. I don't trust it, but I don't trust it.
Just I got a bone to pick with you.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
Why in the world did Hector get a date auction on the auction, but I wasn't even asked? You trying to say I'm ugly?
No, I did not say that. When we was in Hector Live, how many people said they want to sit on Hector's face?
Yes.
They were saying all kind of shit. I'm like, damn, Hector, I didn't even know you was.
I can't believe them people would say stuff like that about Hector.
And they said I said what I said. I said, damn, Hector must be a real hot commodity around this bitch. And last time,
fiending over Hector.
They
was fiending over Hector. I would never say no stuff like that ever.
You don't believe you, Jamal, but I don't know who Hector is. I was like, who's she talking about?
Hector talks. He goes live. He does political.
Jonathan is hitting on Hector too.
Hold up, Hector is fine. See,
I told you.
Everybody gonna be bidding on Hector. It wasn't planned.
People would bid on me. What you trying to say, that I would get 50 cents?
I didn't say.
You know what? I'm gonna take my
How you know I just don't want you to myself?
I'm trying to give my auction away, and nobody.
Certain.
All right, y'all. We are starting the bid off at $100 right now. Cash at me $100. You can go on a date with Jamal.
Ain't nobody gonna say
Jonathan, do not try to give me gifts to pretend you're not hitting on Jamal. It's fake news. He trying to deflect from Hector and Jamal.
Guys, I gotta share this news.
Jamal in the same thing. Like that ain't nothing going on between.
We're gonna auction off Jamal and Hector. Okay, somebody, a little something for everyone. Okay,
yes.
I ain't gonna embarrass
Jamal,
myself.
do you mind if I auction you off?
Yes, I do mind.
Okay.
You could auction me off. I
can auction you off Jock Socks.
Fuck yeah.
No. Yeah, come on now. We are inclusive over here.
Auction tomorrow. We're auctioning off Jamal.
Why isn't Sasha to be an auction? Is the question.
She didn't agree to it. We believe in consent. She didn't agree to it.
I haven't, but I wanted to share this real quick. I have two news. Okay, one, I was right. Okay, go look it up. Klay Thompson blasted by girlfriend for playing her after catching him on a date with Eiza Gonzalez. Okay, so he's cheated.
He was young.
No. He's done this shit before. I could see it.
All men are cheaters. All men are cheaters.
What do we say about second chances?
That's one.
All men
There's
are
no
cheaters.
second chances. You get one and you're dead to me after that one. Two, guys, today's a special day for, I don't want to center myself, but I'm going to do it for 1 second and I'll say why. Today is my saint day. Okay. It's Santa Cristina. Okay.
What's
my
saint day?
Birth.
Today your birthday?
July 24th. It's a saint. It's like your saint. And the only reason it means something, okay, is because my grandma would call me every July 24th before she passed away, and she would wish me a happy
saint day.
Happy day. And she's my favorite person in the world. So
my grandma.
I just had to
rest in peace, abuela.
And
what do we say? When your birthday?
It's October 28th.
20th?
October 28th.
Okay. Well, what's a saint day?
It's Santa Cristina.
What do we say? Do we say God bless, or like what do you say for that?
They would just say like, Feliz Día de tu Santo.
Okay. I'm not gonna try to say that, but okay, girl, we here.
Feliz Día de tu Santo. But
Feliz Día es tu Santo?
Yes. I just had to share it because nobody's calling me today.
Oh
I'm
my God. I'm gonna put that in
you.
my I'm gonna put that in my calendar.
Chris.
Say it again. Celise
Dia
Dia. Okay, Celise Dia de
Tu Santo.
Santo. Okay, Celise Dia de Tu Santo.
Feliz dia de
Feliz
de tu
Dia
santo.
de Tu Santo, amiga.
Y'all, I'm tearing up. I'm gonna mute myself now.
I love it. I love it.
Y'all, so now I'm gonna put this. What's it? July 24th. Every July 24th. Is it 24th? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna call you and say. Hold on. I wrote it down. Feliz dia de tu santo, Saji. Oh,
I agree
My
with
heart.
Show Saji some love, y'all.
That is so sweet.
I got a tear. I got a few tears. I miss her so much.
I feel the same with my grandma. Like I feel like she's with me all the time. I see cardinals. Like that's how we communicate as birds. And the cardinal, when the cardinal comes by, I feel like that's her watching over me and letting me know it's gonna be okay. And I talk to her every day. I love my grandma so much.
I love that.
Yeah.
I believe
will report you to the
believe-
TikTok authority. No, if I put her on the auction block, you would have to buy her. But no, I believe in consent.
You said you had to
And
buy
these
her.
motherfuckers be kind of crazy, so I get it. That's why it's no pressure.
Off Jamal and Hector.
But these dudes, they can handle it.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna get on
We
the
need to get them
live and
coins.
just sexualize them the whole damn third.
The men's is gonna they gonna want Jamal.
Baby,
We need some coins, Jamal. Let's do it. Where's Jonathan?
they're gonna be a meetup.
Jonathan gonna be the
You
first
know
one.
I'm on a fixed income. I know you better fix it by the time of the auction.
Me too. That's what I was like. Get me on payday, y'all, with all these subscriptions. Get me on payday. I got you.
You said Feliz dia de tu santo. Of course.
Somebody gifted you one, right, Samantha?
They did, Jamal. Thank you so much. You were so sweet to me for my first live with you, even though you were in.
I'm sweet to everybody. What
You were a
do
little scary. You were scary a little bit. I'm like, I'm glad he's taking it easy on me, and I'm not piffy because he's a little mean to her, but. And I was
your
scared.
Discord, Saji.
But I like to make it rain, y'all. But it's just gonna be on the first of the month, and then after that, I ain't got nothing for you.
Baby, good, because my rent is due on the first of the month. That's right
I
on
ain't got
time.
nothing, child, dating, child.
You can be one of them people that say I may
got
not
my
be here
little
when you want me, but I'm right on
Stop
time.
and Mufasa, but I ain't got
Let me
nothing.
play some music
Why
for
you like
Mufasa.
Prince up there? Why Mufasa like Prince? But anyway,
Let me play some music for Mufasa.
I get my disability from VA, and I'm like, after that, I'm starting
on.
some businesses though, y'all. So
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I got to end YouTube because of the music. Hi, thank you so much for joining us with YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and get on over to TikTok if you are still